After succeeding in stopping a fiendish cult from resurrecting a dead demon god, and witnessing the death of the god Gorum, our heroes take their opportunity to sail down the southern coast. Searching for further adventure, they're told that a priest in the town of Sandpoint is in need of help. Sounding like a simple enough job, they make their way there. But Sandpoint has a history. They are not the first adventurers to come through this seemingly sleepy town, and although those adventurers were successful in their exploits, their actions have reverberated even to now. Evil is stirring in the heart of Sandpoint, and from the depths of the pit, a fire is kindled. Can our heroes stop it? Welcome to 7 Dooms for Sandpoint.
Yeah.
Hello,
I was going to join us
everyone.
shortly, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Wait, that was the right one. Shit. Fucked it up.
7 glooms.
7
in
glooms?
Point. Sure.
Yeah, and I promise, actually, I can't promise no mushrooms tonight. Because someone's going to mention it. There's just been so many fucking mushrooms lately.
Val's got mushrooms. TOV has mushrooms.
And there's
We are potentially going into a pit that could have mushrooms.
Well, it's worse because there's a adventure path. The adventure path that's currently being released through Pathfinder, like by Paizo, is Spore War, which is like a level 10 plus campaign, all based around like fungus and forest rot and all sorts of that kind of thing.
Mushrooms are the thing.
Apparently.
At the moment. It's legitimately, I reckon it's the Walking Dead influence. Everyone loves it, and they're just like, fuck it, mushrooms are scary.
Walking Dead or the other one? I'm trying to remember it. Last of Us.
That's
that
awesome.
one.
Yeah.
That's the fucker.
Sorry, not Walking Dead. Yeah, Last of Us. That's what I meant.
Would you say it's a little sporadic? Oh, that's a good one, Grogan. I'd give you hero points if I could.
Grogan, no.
More. Give us more.
Will I take confirms to that mushroom AP? I'm looking forward to. I want to run it, but I don't know which group to run it for yet. I'm just going to be having a look in the future for it. Also, something's wrong with my avatar. Just give me a second. I'll see whether I can get it working.
You don't know who to run it for? Us, of course.
I am
This
actually
boy has a lot of groups.
I'm literally considering it because you.
Is it just partially because you want to get revenge on me for the fucking spore blooms that you've been fighting in TOV?
No, because
Do it.
The 7 Dooms AP, I believe, ends at level 11 or level 12, and Spore War starts at like level 11, so it just makes sense.
Yeah, it works out.
Ugh,
All right, here we go.
massage
Hello,
head.
everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, we're going again?
I'm so sorry.
No, I have a new model.
Oh, hang on, I gotta see this. I gotta see this thing.
That was embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
What's embarrassing?
Oh, damn it, I got hit with an ad break as soon as I wanted to have a look at it.
Oh, fuck, I forgot
Twitch.
to run the pre-commercial. Damn.
Damn it, ads, bitch.
Scuff!
Oh,
That's how you know it's gonna be a good night.
I've
Scuff.
been through my ads already.
sorry, Grogan, I can't do pixelation while I've got this avatar up. Unfortunately, this avatar uses a different program. And because it uses a different program, I'm still getting used to it. I got a message from Pixel, who is the artist who did my pixelated PNG and also did this one. I got a message from them today saying, hey, so it's pretty much done. Did you want it? And I was like, fuck yes, I do.
Gibby.
You're looking very smooth, sir. Very smooth.
Thank
Very
you.
smooth. There's no rough edges to you.
And I also have... I've got
It's
one for
smooth.
video gaming as well.
Like a felt dice. Which would be horribly ineffective.
Oh
Like
my
if-
god! Stop! That is so fucking cute.
You know, like a die had skin.
Hi, Tara. Apparently, Ish is losing her mind.
I know, I can see.
I don't think she ever had one.
I'm not sure about the bounce
Hey.
yet. I'm going to be doing
take
some
that
tinkering.
the fuck back, boy.
No, I'll double down on that. I will die
Welcome
on
to
this
Chaos
now.
if you haven't been here previously.
Hello.
Try
Well-
dying on this hill. I double dog dare you.
I was
Making friends
considering whether
session
to
zero?
do a like proper debut or not for the model, but I was like, fuck it, we ball. Dude's got so much
Story of my
actually-
streaming life. Fuck it, we ball.
Right?
Hell yeah.
What is it? It's God makes plans, fate laughs, or some shit like that.
It's
In the case of
character.
Pathfinder and all TRGs, the DM makes plans, the players laugh.
Yeah, they never last long.
Basically.
Well,
Yeah.
damn am.
I'm just saying, I had to pull out the threat of the fucking dragon against you guys last night.
I didn't do shit.
No, collective responsibility. Collective responsibility.
I love that we were also just like, quickly, just move on so you'll forget about it.
Doing
Well,
anything.
I gotta give props to you, Obscura. You haven't had to threaten us yet.
Oh, look, I always have things in reserve, just in case.
Oh, I know. You've told me about some of the things that you have reserved before you ever ran for us.
But yeah, so one of the challenges with Deedon is that he has no mouth. So it makes
Telepathic, that's fine.
Well, it just makes it interesting to for like modelers, whatever you want to call them, to actually do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the kind of hand
Express.
gesture. Yeah.
Yeah, express talking. Yeah.
And there are a couple of others who do a similar thing, that they have a avatar who has no mouth, but they usually do like an eye glowing thing. And I wasn't too sure about it, but Pixel actually did really well. Speaking of.
Well, Tara's got like something similar with mine, because like I have a mouth,
Have I
but
not
it's
so?
hidden behind beard. So she's like, mugs.
Let's not talk about him. I don't like him.
I like it.
I like him.
I want to redo him.
What are we
I
talking
mean, that's
about?
fair.
The
You're
little
allowed to.
man I made for Michael.
Oh.
Boop.
There we go. Works that way.
But otherwise, yeah, I was considering doing a debut, but I was like, fuck it.
You can still do one.
Oh, yeah, this is the debut.
Just like,
the old
it's
class.
just debut Mark 2.
You just need, like,
This is
a
just the
little
early
confetti
access
thing.
version. If the video game industry can do it, you can do it too.
God.
This is just early access.
We just need little confetti cannons, and then we're good.
Well, funny you mentioned the whole I just need
Stop
some
it.
sweet new emotes. So I currently have a throne goal up at the moment for new like stream assets, and part of that is in fact emotes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wish to contribute, no pressure, but if you wish to, bam.
Push
we go.
the button to
things.
the things.
Yeah. Press the buttons, do the stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I think I've kind of yammered on at least enough for now, talking about all that kind of stuff. So, and someone's just immediately got it. Okay, cool. Because I get the sound.
Woo! Let's go!
So thank
Just
you to
happened.
whoever that is. I mentioned to Pixel that it won't be too long till I'm contacting them again for more stuff, and yeah, no, it's
Hell
like
yeah.
even more sudden.
Oh, now you're getting
Pixel,
the
surprise!
But character instructions. Who wants to go first?
I don't
well.
even get to like do it.
Sure.
That's so annoying.
Nixie?
Nixie wants to go first?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh? No, I was talking about the throne.
Nope. Too late.
It's
What?
when you lag in the conversation. It's like she's not lagging in the stream. She's lagged in the conversation.
It
She's 5
has
minutes
conversation latency. She's
love
playing with a 40, but she's talking with a 200.
As soon as it's like, who's want to do it? She's like, oh, I wanted to do it. She's talking about the throne.
So,
Oh, guess what?
Nixie?
Introduce Nixie.
Legitimately, that's how I interact with Michael's stream. I'll say something and he'll totally just misread it because it's the stream lag.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I am Ishitabox. I play Nixie Durian. She is the cleric of the group. She does the healing and majority of the weirdness in the party. She has butterflies that constantly fly around her head, and when she gets more embarrassed, more butterflies multiply.
She will soon be the swarm.
Yeah! She is quite. Oh god, the swarm from Resident Evil 7? Absolutely
Yep.
not. She is a bubbly cute, adorable girl that just wants to heal everyone, has decided to go on an adventure and meet up with these people. I'm unsure, I'm still fixing up her backstory. I'm not sure who she met first, but I'm going to take a guess and probably say Aravetta was the person that she met first.
No,
The full
she met
life
the group.
story.
We talked about this. She met the group last.
Oh, you met the... Okay, so it would have been Mordosh
You met
then?
Mordosh and Drunik because they met
And
each other
Druidic
first.
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bumped into them first, fell in love with the bear, and followed them around till they accepted me into their party.
Nisha has that effect.
And Misha does have that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just makes
And-
people fall in love with her. even.
Right? Right?
I swear to God, Tara.
This is my purpose in life.
The first person she met was the bear! Yes. Yes, it was. You fell in love with Druidic's wife.
Oh, Chad. God damn it. Yeah, well, you know, Druidic's non-traditionalist. He's fine. Speaking of, now that we've heard Nixie's biography,
Sorry.
hi, I'm Dwarf Dead Under. I play a dwarf that throws axes. It's called Druidic. I have a bear that everyone loves, who is not my fucking wife. I'm currently fishing.
Yeah, don't say that.
That's an in-canon reaction. That's an in-canon reaction. That's like how Druidic reacts to hearing in the rumors, she's not my wife!
And with that, fuck you guys, it's your turn.
God, Tori, did you hear what Jen does?
Yeah, she heard.
Big cry.
Well,
Hello, I am Mordosh, your friendly orc fighter. I have no secrets. I do have a secret. If you watched last week's episode, you already know what it is. If you don't know what it is, you didn't watch, go back and watch it, then come back.
It's my
We
level
found
of
out
story.
why his character and mine really get along.
Yeah, Mordosh is Drunic's son.
No! Fuck. Oh my god. It makes me want to retire the character, and I really don't want to retire the character.
Baby, I'm sorry, this is my character. I have to spread this rumor. It's too good.
So Obscura, about that Lou Boo themed character I was
oh
thinking
dear
of making.
God.
Get
Oh,
Mordosh does not have a bear wife. He is his own bear friend
wife.
thing.
Thing?
Wife,
Maybe?
something.
Mordosh is his own bear wife. He need no anybody else.
wait. Okay.
I don't know how that works.
I love it though.
Hey, it comes out of the
When he
the
feels
old-
lonely, he
old-
turns into a bear. Gotcha.
It's the age-old adage: a wizard did it. All right, just
Yeah, wizard did it.
Fucking roll with it. Yeah.
So instead of a baseball cap, I need to get him a little dress. Gotcha.
Oh, God.
Why?
Iravetta?
Why do I?
Aravetta, yes, I'm Aravetta. I'm the party's rogue. Friendly tourist and storyteller. No lies here at all. The party doesn't suspect a thing with my secrets. Nixie definitely doesn't suspect a thing with my secrets. But Aravetta doesn't care. She likes to tease her. So she's just go with the flow.
Are you sure about that? You trapped me in a corner.
Yeah, cause you squirm.
Square.
Maybe that's what spiders do.
Wow.
It's like we had that planned.
Well, now that we've completely derailed the session,
I didn't know about derailed.
That was awesome. I'm sorry. That was
so
great.
Deaton, who are you?
Hello. Hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I am Obscura, and the lovely visage in his new form, not his final form, is my Eldritch buddy Deaton. We're kind of in a shared body situation. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We have people who make us new bodies. It happens from time to time. So you don't need to worry about it. It's all good. But we do all the GMing here at Tabletop Obscura. I also do a lot of game design work in the background. And just so much other stuff in the background. I'm so tired. But big things are coming. But as for those, tonight we have 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. Now, as I switch over to the map, who remembers what happened last week?
I do. Am I
Huh?
the only person?
I remember.
Chewing heavily.
Okay. I'll go ahead and do it then.
All right, you can do it.
So, last week we started off the session with a visit from evil's past, aka the ghost that was resurrected. Well, not resurrected, but brought back for a conversation. The priests were supposed to, I don't know what the hell their plan was, actually redeem her or something, but they got caught in a spell and they couldn't talk to her, so we did it.
Yeah.
Turns out she wasn't as evil as we thought she was. She was just a woman who let her emotions get away from her.
She was very angry.
Sadness.
She was very evil. She is less so now.
We have an understanding of why she was evil. It was a little more. It's a little more reasonable now. Talking to her about it.
Like, woman felt like she had no other option but to take.
Yeah. It wasn't like she was
not
pure
an excuse.
evil.
Not an excuse. It was pretty evil the shit she did, but
it's not like she was born evil. Like it was
no.
She got wrapped up by grief and hate and hatred and anger and shit.
Had her reasons.
Look,
Yeah.
some people will gather an army of goblins and invade a town rather than get therapy.
Yep.
I mean,
maybe
that's
you
how
know
it
what?
goes.
If she had therapy as a child, maybe things would have been different.
Right?
Damn it! It's what the
If the
U.S.
school
government does
identified the
all the
problems,
time.
maybe
It's
they
our
would be
motto.
damn. Wait, she's just a school shooter. What?
Damn.
Dang.
This got dark.
Yeah. Anyway,
next bit of recap.
After that, the town showed up, but not the nice normal town. No, the angry mob form, led by Spaghetti. What's his name? I believe.
Spaghetti man.
Spaghetti, something.
I don't remember his real name.
Khan Scarnetti.
Scarnetti.
Hans Scarnetti.
Khan?
I keep wanting to call him Spaghetti, but him and Mordosh had words after a pretty high intimidation roll. Mordosh let him know in pretty spoken words that I want to cut you like a fish right now. So shut your mouth, which he proceeded to do.
There's Khan.
There he is.
That looks like a civil fucking entity right there. That's the height of civility and understanding.
Is it H Han or C?
Khan. Give me a second. I'll actually write it down in chat for you.
Excuse me.
Khan.
And then,
Oh my god, he's the bad guy from Frozen.
There are no bad
Wait,
guys
what?
in Frozen. I mean, what? Khan. Yeah, I was waiting for it.
gone. And
Look.
then Nixie calmed down the rest of the crowd by talking religious stuff with them. And I don't know, Mordosh just zoned out at that point. He's
Nice.
like, yeah.
Nice
Let them
things
handle
started
it.
to happen.
And they all went away.
They all
Then we
left.
proceeded-
They were embarrassed.
The group was going to go then meet with. Where were you? Were we going? You went to go grab information from what's his name?
Yeah, we're still at the tavern, right?
Well, yeah, but
Yes.
before that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Before even all that, because we all left there, and then I stayed behind to have a quick conversation with the priest.
Oh, we went to go talk to old man. The
Old man
dirt
text reader.
ho dirt
Boater?
bro dirt.
Wait,
that-
old
that's
man,
it.
oh look a bear.
Yeah, bro dirt.
The group went to talk to him. I sat behind for a little bit, had a quick conversation with the priest, begged him for help. One, looking into fucking how to kill the devil. Two, just a little bit of knowledge about, the moons and the stars and such.
See, I was gonna say a devil, not the devil, but that's like, no, actually, it's a named devil, so that kind of works.
And then Mordosh took the group out into the forest and let them in on his little secret.
He likes turkeys.
And Nixie was overstimulated by the fact that she now realizes there's two perhaps not entirely typical creatures in front of her. And she was like, oh, brainwave not working.
Shit.
Luna cared not about the secret.
Nope.
Arabette didn't give a shit.
Decided that Mordosh was now Drunix and Misha's son.
I
Laughs
put
were
it to
had.
the group. I put it to the group that it was the perfect cover because you were like, "Oh, I'm not going to be there." I'm like, "Well, that's not fair. You should be able to free roam as you please. Just do it. Just walk up. If anybody asks, we can just say you're Drunic and Misha's son. What are they going to say? Oh, fuck your son. Get out of here. They'll be like, "Oh, pity the boy."
He also got cursed. Poor child.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Poor child.
when a man loves a bear,
Yeah, exactly. It's actually logically sound. The rumor is already established. You might as well take advantage of it.
Hey, dwarf, please, calm down, my good sir.
Pathfinder 2E character creator.
I mean, do you need a new character sheet? I could probably generate one for you.
Then we proceeded to go.
No, I
to
love
the
playing
inn.
Druidic too much.
Mm-hmm. Then we went to the inn, met the scoundrel or a rogue,
You guys did. I went fishing.
quote unquote, runs the area, or so he says, or at least
This is like his
Has some stuff.
his turf.
yeah, something.
Yeah.
And he basically confirmed that the group would be heading to the pit soon because bad shit's happening and everybody wants it cleaned up or taken care of. He also informed us that there's a sea dragon that might, need taken care of should we feel the need, and that he'd be appreciative if we got rid of it so he can, continue with his smuggling.
These sneaky bastards decided they're not going to tell Druidic.
That's not true at all. I was literally about to go grab you to tell you about the side quest that we heard about. Jesus.
I believe I expressly heard the words, don't tell Druidic.
Yeah. In character, Arafetta was like, let's not tell him. But she's not actually going to fuck with you like that. Sounds like a good opportunity.
I will point out, though, that some of the subtext of the conversation was happening in Thieves' Cant. So Iravetta knows that it was interrupting smuggling efforts, but the rest of the party does not.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll tell them. Like, once we're, like, not yelling across the table in a bar, you know what I mean?
I mean, if we're going to go hunt a dragon, Morris doesn't care the reason why.
Yeah.
Like, the smuggling part is irrelevant. He's like, do I want to go kill a dragon? That's all that matters.
Sea dragon, hell yeah.
Yes.
Sea dragon. Oh, God.
Yeah, I just read chat.
Yeah.
I have many questions.
C dragon. I prefer D dragons.
I have many questions.
Oh, look, I've had some pretty ripper dad jokes recently. It's been great.
I know. They literally killed me last night. I started crying. You dropped it so smoothly that I didn't register it, and then Ish was like, Tara, what's wrong? I'm like actually sitting in my chair sobbing. It wasn't even funny as a joke, it was just funny that the way it happened.
I will say I do have a good one about jump ropes, but I'm probably going to skip it for now.
Okay.
But
He doesn't want to actually derail the conversation.
Wait, did that seriously fly over all of your heads?
I think it did.
No, I got it.
I didn't get the jump rope one, no.
Skip rope, jump. Yeah. Hello? No?
No? Okay.
You skip over a jump rope, Tara.
Okay, that wasn't funny to me, but it's okay.
I was going to wait to see if it was going to be another delayed reaction.
No, I just didn't get it.
Don't worry, if they do their recall knowledge checks, they'll be able to sex the dragon.
Fuck yes!
What?
Wait, is Aravana just a bard? No.
The bard was with us
Yeah,
all
become
along.
Lynn.
Oh my god,
no, Aravana is not a hoe.
Yeah, it wasn't that she's secretly a spider, she's secretly a bard. Which honestly is worse.
Now, I do
when Nixie becomes a hoe?
Now,
Gotta get
I
past
hope this
interaction
works.
first before she could.
It will eventually.
Now, hopefully this will work. Awesome. All right.
Oh, neat.
So, as I've said a couple of times, this adventure path does have a kind of faction system. So, I am currently tracking your faction standings. There is a number associated with these. You don't get to see the number. I do.
Yep.
Nice.
So, your actions, to or fro, depending on which faction you're interacting with, will kind of move the meter backwards and forwards. Some factions aren't really friendly with one another. Others are. But that is something you'll have to discover as time goes along.
It's something that we're about to ask a dude.
God damn it. Of course, one of them's called the Bunyip Club.
Well, Iravetta, you know that the local one is the Bunyip Club. like where
That's
you
the-
are now.
The like scruffy thieves and quotation lowlifes. Is that what the Bunyan Club is?
Best way to put it would be the local thieves guild.
Okay. Maybe I can get another badge.
Just collect them all.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's a great way for the local sheriff not to take you seriously. Call your
Also-
illegal operation the Bunyan
also-
Club.
Also, love the Scarnetti consortium disliked.
Well,
For what
yeah.
reason? We've done nothing to them.
Why would they dislike? Is this we like them or they do?
No.
They
No.
they dislike
We
us.
pissed
I
off
don't
the
know they
Scarnettis.
exist.
Well, it's the biscotti guy.
Yeah.
The Sketty Scarnetti, yeah.
We have interacted with the Rune Watchers, so we can have a
Yeah,
in
I
there
think
as well with the guy.
I think I called them rune keepers. They're actually the rune watchers.
That's alright.
That's fine.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
Betty Spaghetti.
All in
yeah.
due time.
But yeah, just letting you know that is something that is going on in the background, and
Mhm.
because of the standings and stuff like that, other things will happen.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Upsetty spaghetti.
be
Upsetting
wary of who
spaghetti.
you make enemies of.
Eh,
But hear me out. If they're our enemies, I can legally hunt them.
Well, we're
Don't
about
do
to
it.
find out some stuff because we have some questions. Again.
You do have some questions.
Yes.
I-
One because he went back to his table, which was fine, so we had to press it. But I do like we'll finish our drinks and then maybe get Drunic back in
Yeah.
and have a proper conversation about the dragon because he would be the one for questions about that.
But it,
And then we'll use Drunic as an excuse to go bother him again because we have to introduce him.
so am I dragging journey through the wall?
Well, yeah, we'll go grab him.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, Drunic will come inside.
But,
Drunic, before
But,
that though,
I was
Yes.
gonna say when I end up doing it, I'd be just like Drunic, come, and he'd be like, "Why?" And I'd be like, "Sea dragon," and no context.
Well, let's Obscura do his thing before you go into why you're
Yeah.
dragging me in.
Yeah,
give me a survival check because you're currently fishing.
Survival. Yeah, let's see if I
You-
actually catch some fish.
You don't
magic
have
fish.
you don't have lore fishing, so we
I
kind of.
thought you were rolling survival to see if he fell in.
Well, ones
Can
do
he
happen.
Now, do I get a circumstance bonus because I have the +1 fishing pole?
Yes. Technically, it's an
Yeah.
item bonus, but oh wow!
Hell
okay.
yeah.
That's a hell of a fish.
Hell yeah! All the magic fish.
Engage fishing minigame. I'm considering one.
Fuck yes.
What level are you all? 5? 4?
4. Yeah.
3, 2,
You are
1.
You
Go.
are almost level 5, just so you're aware. Like probably after this session, depending on how it goes.
Hot.
This is where we, for the entire session, sit around in a circle of the bar and do nothing. It's like, well, fuck, you were going to level up.
Hey, it's just skin off my nose. I'm fine.
I want to go hunt the pit.
That is a critical success, Drunic.
Hell
Yeah.
So
Starting strong.
you will able to get what looks like some sort of freshwater trout.
From the ocean. Damn, their ecosystem is fucked up.
Well, it's because of the way this area kind of is, because there is an inlet and the salt gets absorbed as it goes, like comes out and goes in and everything else like that. So you do have fish that kind of blend between salt and freshwater. From memory, trout are one of the few fish that can do both.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
True.
they prefer freshwater.
That and I blame the sea dragon.
Yeah, Wizard did it.
But although a trout is usually kind of has like a pinky reddy sheen to it, this one has a rather like bright red ruby sheen to it.
Oh. Actually, I might have things for this. Would that be something that I could either use survey wildlife or that's not natural? Or
Survey wildlife more than anything else.
okay, so that's so another survival check against a DC determined by you.
I have a DC. Yeah,
Apparently.
I have a DC. It's fine. It's actually really easy with Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
22. We'll take that.
You're pretty sure this is a rare ruby trout.
Oh, okay. Cool. Neat. Are they good eating or have they got actual other uses?
Taste-wise, no real difference. Some people consider them lucky, as in wealth follows those who can catch one. There is a local superstition that it's one of those throwback fishes, though. So, you catch it, throw it back, you get the good fortune. If you take it home and carve it up and eat it, then bad fortune.
Would I know that legend?
Yes.
Maybe the old man told me about it. Yeah.
With your survival check, you'd know the legend.
Cool. Yeah, he'll pick it up, and as much as Misha probably tries to eat it.
Oh, absolutely.
He just like pats her on the head. He's like, "I'll get you another one. I'll get you another one," and I'll throw it back.
Oh, good.
Right. After that, yep. If he catches that fish, he'll wander in on his own.
Well, as you start to wander in, Jurnik, I can let you know for the next 24 hours you have a +1 circumstance bonus regarding checks regarding money. So,
Hell yeah.
So if you're
That
negotiating...
thing that Jurnik has very little interest in.
So if you're negotiating with merchants for better prices, you get a +1. If you're doing perception checks for treasure, you also get that +1.
Cool.
Awesome.
Neat. So we definitely have to dungeon delve today, guys.
Well, it is
We're
the
going
evening.
in the pit now.
It's the evening, so we'll see
Oh,
how
so you
that
could have it
goes.
tomorrow, right? You might have it tomorrow.
Well, if it's evening currently, then yeah, we got it for
Yeah.
this.
Sleep is for the week. Let's go.
Well,
We do
none
have
of you are
plans,
fatigued
so.
yet, so that's fine.
Yeah, Misha's
I'm-
still tired.
I'm tired.
Misha needs a rest.
I need a baby sleep.
For that enfeebled. It's been a big
Yeah.
day.
It doesn't actually impact. Oh, I clicked it again and it went to 2. I went to 3. Oh, I can click it. I can decrease it myself.
Right click will decrease.
Yeah, I
left click
just did
will.
But it doesn't actually affect me because I don't usually do anything with strength.
Yeah.
It can.
So unless I do athletics checks, that's like the only other thing that I might do.
Also
the only
affects
thing
your
that'll affect.
fortitude saves.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
And
it's
technically,
bad.
if it got like super high, it could fuck up your encumbrance. Like, I know we're not using encumbrance, but like
We
theoretically, if it got to enough, she's still gonna feel weighed down. I would imagine.
I am using encumbrance, but because we have a party stash, is just less of an issue.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So everyone has gathered again.
Mhm.
Are you summoning him back?
See Drunic walk through the door. Yes. Be like, Drunic, come. And she'll stand up and like almost like pat him on the head and lead him to the other guy.
Well, before that, when Judah comes in, he's gonna look at the table, see if Mordosh's cup is empty.
Probably
And
as
if
we
so-
finish our drink.
Cool. He's gonna go get a round of drinks, and
Yeah.
then he'll come to the table.
Everyone stands
My
there
man.
awkwardly, like, damn it.
Well, the ale here is decent. It's not fantastic. It's not good. It's just very average. But
Abigail is still ill.
yeah, at the same point, it's cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah.
It's good enough. You definitely get the feeling that this is like a sailor's bar as well. So the bar likes people to be able to drink all night without, getting completely sloshed.
So what you're saying is it's watered down.
Where was this guy sitting? Because he's not on the map. Like, where?
Over here. No.
Oh, over here?
It's you.
No, wait, where's your... I don't see your cursor. Your
There we
cursor's
go.
up here? Oh, at this table. Okay.
Yeah, they're just kind of standing milling about, having conversation. You're a vetter, you can tell your fuse can't, though, that they're just their conversation has split off from you. They've
Awesome.
gotten your vibe.
They're not going to try and steal from us. Great.
For now.
I mean, make him angry.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Druno can come over. He's got AOL now. He's happy.
he'll Aravet will lead Drunic over to the other guy
Yeah.
Oh.
and introduce him.
Oh, hello. This is one of your other compatriots.
And she'll
Hey!
be sure is very close behind. Yes.
Fine.
And this would be the cursed bear I've heard so much about.
Yes. Drunic is our, let's say, specialist on all things creatures. And I thought perhaps he would be interested in your little dragon problem.
Oh.
At least he's the
He'll
one
raise
who
an eyebrow.
asked
You
the
say a
questions.
dragon?
And I give him an elbow. And I'm like, yes.
Yes, some of the ships in the bay have recently been hassled by a dragon. Whenever the more prominent military forces in the area have tried to do something about it, the dragon has done its best to stay out of the way. So it's picking its targets well.
That sounds... Alright, so dragons can be intelligent. That makes sense.
So the problem for us is that it is kind of interrupting business, it's interfering with the fishing. It's just problems all over, and we're hoping that if someone could handle the dragon, either get it to move on or, take care of it forever, we'd be super appreciative of it.
And it's a sea dragon, you say?
Yes.
Judy's gonna look out towards the ocean and just be like, oh, fucking hell, boats. Alright. Well, whereabouts?
It has been targeting specific ships of a certain size.
Wait, so it's going after specific ships, avoiding other ships presumably of a similar size.
Well, no, it's more they're going for like mid-range ships, like yachts and skimmers, that kind of thing. But they're avoiding, it seems to be avoiding rowboats and large galleys and things like that.
So anything too big or too small isn't worth it, perhaps.
How big's this fucking thing meant to be?
I mean, it's a dragon. As large as it needs to be.
I was gonna say that. Well, you got dragons, and he like holds his hands, but you got ones that are that way big, and then you got ones that would, well, their shits would total the fucking place.
Well, it's not a whelpling, if that helps.
Hey, that's just a bit of hunt. Who's seen the bastard?
I have some reports about it.
Yeah, but who's actually seen the bastard?
The people who have informed me are trustworthy. I can tell you that.
All
I
right.
think he wants to perhaps get some first-hand information.
Well, if you have any questions, I've collated most of it.
All right. Well, how big's the fucker meant to be?
Are we talking wingspan or just head to tail?
Head to tail. Are we talking like it's eating those bolts because they're a snack, or it's eating those bolts because that's what it can fit in its gob?
Head to tail, about 15 to 20 feet.
Hey, so that's a big bastard.
Not as big as dragons can get, but, we don't exactly want it getting bigger around here.
He's bigger than me, lad. That makes him a big bastard.
Everyone's bigger than you, my dear.
Shut up, Sneaky. Well, how far out are you talking?
Oh, not too far out. We usually do a run from here to Magnamar, which is slightly down the coast. But it usually takes half an hour, maybe an hour, out in the open bay.
That's the route we took on the way here, right?
Is it?
Correct.
Did we see anything?
Oh, your ship would have been much too big for it.
Yeah.
But would there have been like any indications of like shipwrecks or or recent attacks or things like that that we could remember from the trip here?
Not that really came to mind.
Okay.
But if the ships are small enough, or the dragon just potentially could have dragged them underwater.
Are we talking like the ships are getting smashed up a little bit and then they're taking they're killing things on things, or these things eating the fucking ships?
Or just decking them to the seafloor immediately?
A little bit of both. Sometimes they've been fishing vessels and the dragon has attacked them for the catch, obviously. Other times they've just kind of been harassing or playing what looks like playing with the ships. Either way, I have a lot of sailors who are just kind of, well, they don't want to go out into the bay at the moment.
Too dangerous. Yeah.
So would it not be... I'm just saying, we could load a ship up, one of your, size-appropriate ships with a bunch of snaky fish.
Probably be easier to handle.
Maybe hide something amongst the fish.
Yeah.
And then see what that does to the bastard.
You want to poison the dragon?
Don't blow it the fuck up. Either works.
Oh, that could be fun.
Well, to be
I don't really
fair,
want to fight this thing in the water, though.
We're not monster hunters. When we fight, we do so out of necessity more than anything else.
Well, what he's saying, he doesn't want to risk losing the ship and then being in the sea to try and fight it.
That would be a problem.
Is there perhaps a way to lure it somewhere closer to land?
I imagine if you get it angry
something.
enough.
You could just insult the thing, Drunic. You're very good at that.
I'm going to do that anyway.
They are intelligent.
No, how far, when you say not that far out, are we talking like it's just in the shore when the ships go out? Are you talking a mile or two?
Oh, probably within
if we
a
pull
mile?
out the map, could he show us exactly where the attacks usually happen?
I'm wondering if we just put a big fuck off rope on the ship and we reel the bastard in like a fishing rod.
If you want to give it a try. Look, you're the adventurers, the monster hunters. I'll leave it to you for a strategy in that regard. But it has been in the open water. It's been attacking. So not too close to shore.
Oh, all right. All right, we'll keep it in mind.
Something for you to think about. And perhaps for us skills.
Odd question for you though, lad.
Yep.
Local library with, books and shit on your, the environment and the ecology and crap like that. You guys have one of those here?
I do believe we have some book people.
All right, I'll go look in those. And then, I don't know, well, if we come across the bastard, then we'll find the bastard and we'll shoot the bastard. But, we'll see what happens.
Well, I wish you luck.
All right. And yeah, it was just wander off.
I will just look over to Nixie and Mordosh. Because I know Mordosh and me have questions about a particular spaghetti man we made friends with.
Yeah.
So whether he has particular questions on that. What I will do is, because we are taking up a lot of his time and I want him to be as forthcoming as possible and not think of us as troublemakers, I will buy him and his boys around.
Okay, yeah.
He bought us one, I'll buy him one. And then whether Morris joins me or not, I will ask him, could you tell me,
yes.
Again, we're very new to the area.
Yes.
We've made an appointment to meet the mayor. We haven't met him, so we don't really know her. That's right, her. We don't really know the political structure of the town, and we might have a particular interest in an individual.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Regretti, and she kind of feigns not knowing his name. And just starts saying similar sounding things.
He lets you go on for a little while.
She full on describes he had this incident at the church earlier, and a mess, absolute mess.
Mhm.
Pissed his pants, stirred up trouble. Really quite a problem child, if I have to say. So just getting some information about him, and perhaps people in his favor and people out.
You're talking about young Khan Scarnetti.
Probably.
Probably. No, I heard about the little scuffle at the cathedral. Such an unfortunate business.
Well, considering he was paying people to follow him in a mob and stir trouble for no reason was concerning enough. Man enjoys the panic? I'm not quite sure.
Well, it's no secret in the town that the Scannettis want the... Well, to answer both of your questions...
It's a secret to us.
Well, this town has a mayor, but
Yes.
it is run by council.
Okay.
So major decisions for the town are made via council. Titus Scarnetti, which is the patriarch for the Scarnetti family, is on the
Father,
council.
grandfather, or something?
Father.
Okay.
He sits on the council.
Mm-hmm.
Young Khan has ambitions for the future as well.
Who else sits on this council?
The other major player, Abstelar also sits on the council.
Does he now? Oh, I looked at Morda. She's like, good for him.
At least for now, anyway.
So one reason for him to try and embarrass the old man.
Essentially. Anyway, he can get past it anyway. It's all politics, cloak and dagger, that kind of thing.
You're not in dealings with that idiot, are you? She gives him like a worried look almost.
Well, perhaps once we get to know each other a little bit better, I can give you a little bit more information.
Does that sound
regarding
like
that.
he just doesn't want to say whether he's had previous dealings or he's in favor with him?
Give me a perception check. You're kind of doing a vibe check here.
Yeah. Because I can understand an asshole like him maybe having dealings or trying to pay off people in the underground, let's say. Perception's down here. Roll. I'm gonna reroll that.
You gotta reroll that?
Oh,
You're gonna
it's 15. That's 15. It's not terrible.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
Okay. You get the feeling that he has more information, but he kind of wants you to earn it.
Okay. I was specifically looking for whether he... Because I said some, like, insulting stuff about him. They're not mates. Okay, cool. That's all I want. I don't want to be talking shit and then him turn around and go, "How dare you?" or some shit. You know what I mean?
He's my best friend.
We grew up together.
We shared a delicate interaction on the rivers. No. They probably have some sort of association, but he's not willing to divulge it at this point.
All right. Okay. So. Yeah. So we are meeting with the mayor. Who was the mayor again?
Deverin. Mayor
she
Deverin.
wasn't the mother of the woman that got hurt on the expedition.
Poor Alma.
She wasn't. I'm clarifying. She wasn't, right? It was their friend? The mayor's friend?
Yes, one of the mayor's friend.
Okay.
There's an entire NPC web that goes on for Sandpoint, just so you're well aware.
yeah, that's why I gotta ask and clarify. So we would be very interested in talking to Alma was the girl that got hurt.
Very unfortunate.
Getting a first-hand thing, seeing whether we can perhaps help her, and get some, again, first-hand information. You mentioned that her mother keeps her under lock and key, as in she just won't let anyone see her, or...
Look, her daughter is recovering from an injury. The mother is being
totally
protective.
understandable.
That's all it is. And there have been a couple of people who have been pestering her about the Sandpoint Devil and other things.
People have been pestering her about the Sandpoint Devil.
Correct.
Why would they do that?
Apparently Alma saw it. And because Alma saw it, local monster hunters and cryptid finders get riled up and they start pestering people again. It happens every now and again. As a town, we're mostly used to it.
I give Mordosh a very concerned look because we were over here thinking maybe it hadn't been summoned yet. Oh no! Okay, we'll have to tell Nixie that.
Uh-oh. Real upset.
She's gonna be upset. But that happened before we came, so it's not like we could have changed that.
Nixie suddenly standing bolt upright or sitting bolt upright in her seat, like, what?
The bad news sonar is pinging.
I gotta send her a butterfly that whispers in her ear. She screams at the tavern, what?
You mentioned that Absalar is on the council.
Correct.
What? So is there only 2 people on the council, or is it including the mayor? So 3?
There's 6 people on the council.
So who are the others?
Oh, most of them are just business leaders and other notaries around the town. No one of real import.
Does he sound like he just doesn't want to tell me, or they are just like background NPCs?
They're background NPCs.
Okay. All right. In his position, so Spaghetti doesn't like him. Is there any others that don't particularly favor the church and their position, or Absalar and his
It's more that
age-old wisdom?
Absalar has been at the job for a very long time, and people feel like Sandpoint needs different religious leadership.
Who would they have take?
Oh, they don't.
I mean,
this is how
there
politics.
must be.
This is how
there must
politics
be an
works.
alternative.
No.
If people are saying, well, then they're not really. They're just causing a problem and not really having a solution.
Correct. That's how politics works.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. If you want to disrupt things in the body politic, you present a problem and no solution. And then you rile people up about the problem. And then when the current body can't do anything about it, you point blame at them and go, see, they can't fix it. That's how it works.
Yes. Okay, so Spaghetti's probably stirring up more trouble in the city. Good to know.
Rumors are circulating.
He's being an asshole.
Is there anything else we wanted to ask?
No, I think that covers everything.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on the Tal'Darai Council?
I literally thought about it.
Wrong universe.
I don't think any of the previous PCs in any of my games would have any interest in being on a town council. At least not for Sandpoint anyway.
Mm.
Can imagine one doctor who would get a position in Absalom, but that's a different thing entirely.
All right. Well, thank you. Try not to trouble you anymore.
Oh, you're fine.
You are a well of information. We will send word if we're thinking about going after your sea dragon.
Oh, consider it
very
thoroughly.
interested. We'll probably need a boat, though.
Oh, we have one parked, and he points up to the north.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
All right.
Right.
Well,
then
we can
we'll
look into the vaults.
head back to the group if there is nothing else to say.
Well, do anyone want to do anything else in the bar, or are we pretty much done?
Yeah, I won't tell Nixie about the Sandpoint thing until we're out.
Well,
I don't want to freaking out in the tavern.
Truth.
Especially not in this tavern.
No.
Plans, guys? Thoughts?
So it's evening.
You need rest.
Well, it's evening. It's not night. If Druidic is keen to go to the pit, I am too, but not before we talk to Alma. Mother is very particular about her. She's not letting people see her. Perhaps if we took old council member Abstala with us, maybe she would be more inclined to open the door.
Maybe we could try.
And it might help his position if he's a little bit more active, perhaps. I don't know. Be something to talk to him about.
Potentially.
If he's
and then you know we could
taking care of the problem.
Yeah. Say the church is concerned about her and current going-ons,
developments,
and we want to have a hand in fixing it. Type of thing.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
Poor man has his heart on his sleeve. Tomorrow?
It sounds like a plan for tomorrow, I said.
Okay. Oh, yes, that's right, because it was evening and we were going to sleep after this. That's right.
You still got to get ready.
My brain was like, oh, it's the next day.
We've been on day one of our, technically day two of our adventure for a long time now.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we head up, and that's when Drunik does his thing where he goes to the grave and pours some liquor on it.
Yeah.
As
I mentioned last week.
Well, let's go back to Sandpoint itself.
Yay! Wait, go back. Where are we now? Oh, we were in Sandpoint this whole time.
Oh no!
It was an illusion. We're in the Matrix.
It was a fort construct all along.
Yep.
I almost did that to the Gay Walkers PCs, but I was like, no, I'm not going to be that mean. But
wait, Agent Smith turns up. What the fuck?
Sucks to be you. You're playing Shadowrun now.
Sweet. Let's go.
So,
I'll do it.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
The evening passes.
Mm-hmm.
And unless anyone wants to do anything specific, morning will come. When it does, however...
So we need to hit long rest?
You can hit a long rest now. You can do the long rest stuff.
Rest for the night. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, start.
Iravetta and Misha, you can remove your enfeebledness.
Is she crashed?
We lost her.
I think. Yep. You guys handle your stuff. I'll go check on her.
Yep.
I think it might be our modem.
Oh, we got her back.
Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hello.
Okay, oh god. I thought my whole computer was like crashing or some shit. It like knocked me out of the Discord a couple of times and then everything just
What's
like,
on his way up
froze.
to check on you?
No.
There's that phone call.
That's her alarm for meds.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
That's how I tell it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Because
I
I
thought
gotta
we're
take
supposed to
medication at 8.
It came back, babe. Yeah. It just everything like froze and then it kicked me from the Discord and then it came back but I couldn't hear anybody. And so I left it and then like waited for it to like not freak out and then it was okay.
As is the way with Discord.
Yeah.
Tori, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, okay.
All right.
Yes, hello, Tori. Giving me high fives from behind the seat.
In the morning, and it will be pretty early in the morning when you're all woken.
Oh. Mickey's coming down.
Oh, we'll wait
Tori,
for him
go.
to get back.
Come here, boy.
Did you hear that?
I did hear
Yeah.
that.
Nope.
I don't know what it was. It
We
sounded
heard nothing.
It
I don't know
sounded like
what you're
"Come here, boy" or something.
Yep, that was my brother. I'm so sorry.
That's what you get woken up by. Come here, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Well, there is a knocking on your respective rooms.
Awesome.
And you're awoken to a message that you're being summoned to the town hall.
Oh god.
Okay.
Apparently there is a situation involving and you have been summoned to bear witness.
Okay.
All right. Awesome. Do we go and get Absalom now or afterwards?
He might be there already.
Maybe, but I'm kind of scared. What if it's spaghetti boots?
We kill him.
We can't
He
do
pisses
that.
me off.
No, we can't do that because then we'll,
I
we'll be kicked
can.
out of the town, and then all our work here will be for naught.
Yeah, move on to the next
Sorry
one.
about that.
Oh my god!
Oh no, the
Fine.
town's gonna suffer by themselves. I won't be here to
I
save
poke
them.
water. No,
I'm kind of okay with this.
we will humiliate him in the shadows at least, but we will not kill him in front of people. Stop it.
Considerations are happening, though.
Yeah. All right.
But yes, you are being
So-
summoned to the town hall.
Okay.
And
I'm just gonna move our characters around town because I can. It makes me happy.
I was
All right.
actually having a conversation with someone on Blue Sky, and they were like, well, online games, you can't really do any stagecraft or stage play type stuff.
What?
And I was like, well, no, that's not quite correct. With a VTT, you know, you can have the tokens move around the map, interact with things.
hmm
You can use your imagination, it's fine. I've seen improv people turn, like, footrests into cars before, it's easy. But...
Yeah.
When you arrive, you are ushered in by the clerk that you have met before.
Does she look? What's her vibe? Does she look worried about us, or
She looks a little bit stressed.
okay?
God, there are so many.
I'd like to point out that Drunik probably only got to the inn like half an hour before everyone woke up because, again, he was fishing in the morning.
Yeah.
He had a
we
terrible
woke up.
catch. I'm not even going to roll.
We woke up, and are called to the
Pretty
town
early in the
hall for a
morning.
problem.
Just by a pair.
He's up at dawn fishing. He just did a shit job of it. I just wanted to point out that he's got mud around his boots.
Awesome. We're walking into town hall with mud.
Yep, I'm walking in town with mud on my boots.
Hell yeah.
I mean, hey, that's what they get for something that's so
Aggro,
early.
you
in
have
life
the
that-
worst
out of the blue.
timing. I need a clear indication to show that I have 3 villain points.
Well, didn't you used to have the little orby things that floated around, Joe?
Oh no, I got them. They're there.
Oh,
They've just been there for most of the session because I haven't needed them. But that's about to change, I think. But-
yeah, just store it up. Just put it in a battery. It's fine.
What, 4 villain points? 4 villain
Yeah.
points? But no, Shayless is there waiting for all of you. And she goes, well, pleasure to meet you all again.
Hey, Lass.
Are people going to be okay if I show her picture?
Are people gonna
Yes,
be okay?
maybe.
it's best
Is that
not to.
code for can you keep it in your pants?
I'm being gentle with my wording, but are people going to be good?
Who are you asking, us or chat?
I'll behave.
I think he's asking you.
Oh, of course not.
Yeah, maybe we can imagine her. Images kept well in our minds.
You put it up. It's up on the screen now. Her secondary name is Awooga.
Oh, God.
Stop it!
Objectify.
Okay, that's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, she will inform you all. You are needed in the main hall, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
The messenger was supposed to tell you you're bearing witness.
to what?
Abstelar has been accused of crimes against Sandpoint.
Oh, here we go. A trudgeon.
Let me guess. Is it by a man that might have pissed himself yesterday?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh
Drunik.
yeah. I love that. I love that I'm the one that keeps getting diplomacy checks because
You
I'm
asked
so
the
good at them.
question.
No, I know.
You make the
I'm
words.
I'm not complaining. I
make
just
the
find it
words.
funny.
You are complaining.
Ha!
I want to do it. Oh my god.
No, I'm not wasting a hero point on that. I stand by my decision.
Was it the person that came to the cathedral? With the mob?
Nixie, now you can give me a diplomacy check. As she
Thank
kind of
you.
just ignores Druidic.
Yeah, let's be honest, he's used to that by this point. He's not even complaining about being ignored.
Well, I also rolled a 3.
Except you actually have a positive modifier.
Look, I think it will become very obvious once you're actually in the hall.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm bringing the bear in, and yeah, I'll follow Aravella.
Well, let me all bring you over to the town hall.
No more Awooga on the screen. There we go.
The disappointment. Give me a second. There we go. Now,
Wait, there's that name, that NPC command, isn't there?
she has a name.
Now, see, now Mordos is conflicted. But first, on the way here, he's kind of sick of the town and wanted to burn. But after walking into the town hall for some reason, he kind of feels like he wants to save the town.
My God.
Just a stronger attachment now?
Maybe.
Yeah. There's just something about it.
There's something about
I feel motivated.
about this town.
I feel motivated.
I'm on the fence to whether I'm going to save
Woman.
this town or not now. Oh, I
This
hear
is a
people
town
arguing.
hall? This looks like a church!
Yeah, I'm aware. Just roll
It
with
works.
it, it's fine.
That's okay. I'm still waiting for it to load.
They take politics seriously here.
Oh, I like the
There she
figures
is.
moving and stuff. That's cool.
Boop. And we'll show that.
It's a cool ass image, though.
Sitting at the head of a long table will be this woman. She is quickly identified to you as Kendra Deverin, who is the mayor for Sandpoint. There are 3 seats to her left side, 3 seats to her right side. One of the seats is currently absent because Abstelar is sitting in what would be most graciously referred to as the accused chair.
Rude.
It is a little bit.
Arvado just like waltzes up to him.
Juresh is going to say, as we walk up, "Hey, fella, how you doing?"
I'm doing quite fine, Drunic, thank you. Sorry about all this.
No, you're good. I look for Pickle Dick wherever he is.
He's in the
See,
crowd.
this is why I like the trees.
I lock eyes with him.
He's just kind of got a shitting grin at the moment. You know the grin.
I give him one back, but
Yeah.
like my teeth, sure. Just a little bit more.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
If he does that, can Druidic nudge Bordosh to the side, like, "Oh, look, it's your friend. Give him a smile."
Oh, I'll caught her smiling at him, all right.
If you want to do an intimidation check, now's the time. That's
Can
goes for
I
you as
have
well,
given
Iravetta.
him aid?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can give aid
yeah.
if you like.
Yes, I'll roll. I don't have very good intimidation, but let's try. Roll. Oh, that was nearly a 20.
I mean,
That's
that's enough.
16.
That's enough for a +1.
Go, Mordosh. Fuck him
What
up.
is-
Make
I'm
him
trying to
piss
find my-
himself in public again.
Make him
It'd be
piss himself
funny.
in front of his father. Do it.
I do have intimidating glare, so
Oh my god!
Yes.
Perfect.
Make him piss
Yes,
himself in front of his
perfect
father.
thing. Do it.
Literally, what is he gonna do? Stand
You
up
know
in
what?
wet
That's
pants?
not bad.
How are you doing this, Mordosh? Are you just kind of glaring at him? Baring the teeth a little?
yes,
As you
yes.
kind of
Intimidating glare.
as you glare at him, his grin immediately just kind of disappears, and his face kind of turns to, be looking at the front of the hall, as opposed to your group as you come in. But as you do, Kendra will stand up and say, "Well, now that our witnesses are here, we can start the proceedings. If you'd like to take
Sure.
your positions on the bench next to the accused, we can get this all done and hopefully get on with our days."
I'll give like the council like a very polite nod of approval, respectful, and then go sit down.
Yeah. Most of the council members do have a mug in front of them. You would assume either coffee or tea or something to that
Yep.
effect.
It's early.
Yeah,
it's early.
early.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Too early for this shit.
Well, it's
Druidic's gonna take this aside. I'm gonna pull that tankard that I had from the other day,
Yeah.
and he's gonna just pour something into it. It's definitely
You have
not me.
keg of ale on Misha. Just on tap.
If they can drink during this, I can drink during it.
Well, it's worse because you can tell just from the general look of some of the people in the council that they're merchants, and this is going to be eating into their business day.
Yep.
So there is a general sense of no one really wants to be here, but this needs to be settled. She will continue and say, well, with everyone seated, we'll get the proceedings started. I'll make this simple and easy. Abstelar, you stand accused of witchcraft. Really? She turns to one of the other council members. Of performing forbidden magics within the cathedral, with which to bring back a long since departed figure of our history, shall we say.
Everyone's just like sitting in a thing, hand on her head, rolling her eyes. Like, I forgot this is what it's like in a village.
Small village politics.
This is why I live in the woods.
Less complicated.
Hey!
Now, this meeting really only has one agenda point, and that is, Abstelar, we kind of need you to explain yourself, because this has stirred up a lot of angry feelings amongst the populace. Now, I have a feeling of what you're going to say, and you're also a member on this council, so I believe people here will be biased. Hence, why I have asked for the witnesses to the situation in question. And she gestures to the four of you.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say
Give her again, like, an acknowledging nod.
Abstelar.
Alas!
What'd you say?
Alas!
Just generally call him out, it's fine. That, we're just going to cheer. Abstelar does stand up at this point and says, if I may say something in my defense, there's a couple of jeers and catcalls that come out from around where Scarnetti and his, what you would assume, cronies are kind of sitting around.
Oh, he still has the gall to do this?
A little bit, yeah. He's not doing it openly himself. It's just, he's sitting there all prim and proper while, he's got some of his, goons around
I glare
him.
at that whole little area.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna glare
as
at the
he glares, can I nudge Misha and Misha can just do one of those big bear yawns? Just, oh look, it's a wild animal.
Oh, look, a bear.
Kendra looks over to all of you, like to both groups, and says, may I remind you, these are town council halls, not a circus.
Literally what Arabetta was gonna say. She's gonna say,
Oh,
you're
sure,
interrupting the
lass.
proceedings.
Abstar continues this as well. I wasn't doing any witchcraft, as may have been accused of. As for dark rituals,
Doesn't even have the heart.
no such thing as a dark ritual. The ritual was successful, and we were able to do what we were able to do. I do apologize that I did not seek council approval first. However, I considered it a small matter, a personal matter, if I may. And because of that, I didn't feel the need to bring it up for the council. This is not something that I will do again in the future, for many reasons. The mayor kind of nods in response and goes, well, if that's the case, witnesses, you would speak in Abstelar's defense?
Absolutely.
He's a good bloke.
We were there.
You were there? Well,
Yes.
one at a time?
Well,
Speak in his defense. How did the situation unfold? I've heard little more than rumor and hearsay.
could we perhaps know what people are here saying about?
When did that cloud the
So we can-
information?
Well, it means
Speak
we
truth.
could rebut the information on the truth.
Clever words. I prefer truth from the heart.
I don't know who wants to go first.
Order stands up. I don't. This witchcraft BS. 2 priests performed a ritual. They hired us to make sure things didn't go crazy. The ritual went off. What was done. We moved on until Mob Boy and his friends decided to show up and play fucking drunken
Turn
mob.
the town to panic.
Hey, on that note, can I just ask, again, I'm from the woods, so I don't know how you civilized folk go about things, but is it normal for a council member or the family member of a council member, I don't know what position he holds, to go and pay townspeople to cause panic? That seems kind of dumb.
And counterproductive.
I will also mention, if you are new to civilization, that there is something called a quorum within a town hall. Your associate is speaking. Once he is finished, I will ask for the rest of you to speak in turn.
Oh, okay. Not a problem then, lass.
You were saying...
I was saying, everything was handled. There was no problems. Until... what's the boy's name?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Little Spaghetti came in, causing a riot, rallying people up for no reason.
Well, there have been accusations towards this as well. And I believe you're referring to Mr. Scarnetti.
Scarnetti, sure.
That's what it's spaghetti.
Because it's spelled
He's not saying that really loud. He's just saying that under his breath. He's just like, I thought it was spaghetti. Jurek was completely convinced it was spaghetti.
I didn't really catch his name amongst all the clamoring that was going on at the cathedral in the moment.
Oh no, as I understand it, it was quite a lively situation.
Yes, he sowed panic for no reason. Came in with accusations. Dark ritual, evilness.
Well,
I assume he's too ignorant to understand the difference between divine ritual and evil black magic.
Well, magic is magic is magic. Those who do not practice it hardly know the difference between the many different schools.
I don't practice it, but I do know the difference.
Thus is the purview of adventurers. But
if anyone looks at
I'm just proving her point. Her point was you don't know, you can't tell the difference. You can actually.
You got this.
Now
Everybody gives you a thumbs up.
You look like a combat trained individual. There are stories and rumors regarding this accusation that a fight was happening in the cathedral. Can you corroborate this? Or speak in turn for it?
Yeah.
That's what we were hired for. Oh, yeah. Jurek's going to say that, and he can, stop himself from speaking. Oop. Yeah. Like, oh, wait, sorry, apologies, lass.
She gives you the raised eyebrow.
Yeah, we were hired to make sure nothing went wrong. We did our job.
So there was some form of combat within the boneyard?
Yeah.
Would you care to elaborate?
Do you need help?
A fight. I mean, what we want? What do you want to know exactly? A fight broke out.
Well,
Bad shit appeared. We stabbed it. That was me, not Jurek. Jurek's been good.
I don't know what they were exactly because I don't.
Nixie's gonna raise her hand.
Yeah, do it, girl.
The one good behaved child of the group.
Seeing you kind of stumble a little, the mayor will turn to.
I don't know what to call them. I really don't know what they are.
He's not informed technicality wise. On that.
It was bad.
He does the fighting.
Yeah, Yeah, that's basically he's like, something came and we killed it. I don't know what they were. I don't know what it was.
Yes, young woman. Nixie, I believe your name is.
Yes, I am Nixie. I represent... I can't remember his name. My brain just stopped.
Abstelar?
She knows we represent Abstelar.
On behalf of him, also under the witness of my goddess, I swear on my goddess's life and my own that I will speak the truth and only the truth.
Very well.
What would you like to know?
Well, the details of this combat would be good.
The combat inside the
shadow.
the bone?
Yeah.
The boneyard? The graveyard, are you talking of? Or
Yes.
we came across some goblins that had come out.
No, not that one.
No,
not that one.
They said the graveyard.
The boneyard is the
whole
place where we did the ritual.
That whole area is called the boneyard.
Yeah. That whole
we're
thing
talking
is
about the
called
ritual.
You would know this. It's okay.
Yeah.
Inside
it's the actual ritual fight.
Yeah, the ritual
Inside
fight they're
the
talking
ritual.
about.
Inside the ritual, when magic is used, doesn't matter what kind of magic, it attracts all beings of all different planes. My magic, for example, is of good, of light, and of healing. It does attract the dark. If you're asking of what happened during the ritual, which was a ritual of my goddess, it attracted the dark. The dark came, we defeated them, we protected the people that we came to protect, and your townsfolk. If we had let them run riot, the dark would have taken over. At no point was their ritual that they performed anything of dark magic, but of the light. If I am to lie, I would be scorned and burned by my goddess.
Well, first things first. Mordosh, I'll get you to do a intimidation check.
Okay.
Because you're kind of you're posturing in a kind of intimidating fashion.
Blunt manner.
Yeah. You're not. It's more the manner in which you're standing and presenting this information. You're not trying to intimidate the mayor. You're just generally an intimidating person.
Yeah. Okay.
You're tall.
Ian,
So-
the boneyard is also referred to as graveyards in some areas of Galarian as well.
So you said intimidation check?
Yep. All right.
Sure. Yeah.
Are you happy?
It's also
Actually,
I
no.
would say the 15 intimidation while I'm just standing around.
I do have to inform you that will be a failure. Do you want to reroll it?
Sure. I have 3 hero points for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, look, people are just loading you up.
I gave you one.
Oh, much
Nice.
better.
That's better.
Nice.
That will be a success. Now, Nixie, I'm going to give
Am
you
I
a
right?
choice between diplomacy or religion.
Oh.
Oh.
Wonder which one that will be.
Such a shocker.
Such a shocker.
Nah, she's gonna go nature.
Because you're appealing using your goddess. I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
23.
Well, that's 2 successes.
Erevet will stand up once Nixie is done, giving her encouraging.
Also,
look.
during this whole thing, she only has 2 butterflies, which means that she's calm, collected, and she's not nervous.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that means nothing to them, unfortunately.
Well,
It's not distracting.
Yes. And Absalar will understand, so you're good in that regard.
Yeah.
Look, we were hired to come help out with something Absalar wanted to do, literally only for the town. He has no ulterior motives. You're accusing him of black magic against Sandpoint, which is totally untrue, considering the man literally cares for this place beyond anything else. And the fact that he's sitting here not offended is crazy.
He doesn't look awkward. But for the most part, Absalar does look pretty stoic. Like he's taking this on the chin very well. And you know he was expecting something of a negative response if this kind of came out. Hence the subtlety with which he employed you all. But yes, continue.
Yeah, but I mean, his actions they speak for himself. Our dear friend Khan Spaghetti waltzed in screaming that we were involved in dark magics against the town.
I would
with
remind
no
the
information
witnesses that their name is Scarnetti.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I'm really bad with names. But it still stands. He walked in, found out from some of the town folk that he had been paying people off, and just started screaming with a mob. He riled a mob in front of the town rather than finding out the information, rather than informing the town hall immediately or guards or something who could actually get the information. He came with a bunch of people who were panicked to yell at the church and make a scene. And what did Absalar do? He stood there, answered questions, tried to reduce the panic, and the whole thing was irrelevant. We did a ritual literally with the moon goddess above us, giving her approval, helping us in our endeavor, and yet that is a crime against Sandpoint.
All right, Iravata, your choices will be between deception and diplomacy. Now, I say deception not because you're lying, not because you're lying, but because you are trying to include some double meanings and kind of push a more negative representation on the Scarnetti family, where they're not exactly on trial here.
Yeah. They're both the same. Does it really matter? I'm just gonna roll.
You just gonna roll?
Yeah. I don't think I have anything that boosts deception for me.
Yeah, do the same thing. Just do a deception roll. Let's have fun. Everybody roll something different.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it.
We have one intimidation. We have one religion. Let's go deception now.
Yeah.
Wait, that means Druidic has to roll on diplomacy. Shit.
Oh no, then I'll do diplomacy. And Druidic can do whatever he wants.
People can roll on the same thing. It's fine.
He could go. He could roll. He could try to take a nature aspect to it.
I'll do diplomacy. It's whatever.
The diplomancy? Oh, beautiful.
25.
Well, that's 3 successes. The crowd at this point does seem to be swaying in your favor. Like, Absalar is a well-loved member of the community and has been a part of it for decades at this point. And the crowd does definitely seem to be in your favor at this point. But, Druidic!
Hey!
You're last.
Let's go, boy!
Well,
She gestures to you. It's your turn to speak.
Nixie will sit down.
oh, well, my compatriots kind of explained it all pretty well. The old fella asked us to do a job. We did the job. We protected them from the nasties that showed up or anything else that might have happened. Bunch of yelling came in. And, angry boyo over this. The Scarnetti is I don't know what his fucking name is. Held abuse and did all that kind of crap. And, eventually went his own way.
Visibly looks.
No, they summarized it pretty well. If I could ask a question, because again, like I was trying to ask it before, but I was, out of turn, like you pointed out to me.
You have the floor.
Hey, are council people meant to incite panic in a town? Again, I'm from the wilderness, so I'm not used to all this town shit.
He's not part of the council. He's not part of the council.
Oh, okay. Is council people's family meant to incite? Like, isn't that bad? Like, willingly going around and inciting panic and riots and that was kind of like a riot. Isn't like that bad? You're not meant to do that, right?
At this point, one of the council members will actually speak up. And I'm going to see if I can find him quickly. I have so many pictures for each of these guys, you have no idea.
Is this big man spaghetti?
I'm running out of room on my screen.
Of course it's
Definitely
big man spaghetti.
spaghetti.
It's big man spaghetti. Look at that angry face.
A gentleman, shall we say, with blonde hair. He doesn't have his sword drawn at the moment, of course, but he is in
I
uniform.
would hope fucking not.
As his sword drawn, Mortis will have his.
But he will kind of stand and go, I will not take any more of these accusations towards my family. My family is not on trial here. Abstelar is.
But, well, I'm not making accusations. I'm asking a question, bud.
The actions of my son, although regrettable, were in the concern of the town. Now, if we could stay on the topic, please.
Wait, and he's gonna turn to the mayor and be like, wait, I thought you said people weren't meant to interrupt when you had the floor.
Shooting, humiliating him. Oh my god.
Like, wait, am I misunderstanding this? Like, I've got the floor now, right? So people aren't meant to talk up on my turn?
Nixie is going to try so hard not to laugh.
Like, you're next to a plaster speed, like, complete, like, absolute, like, he's actually questioning. He doesn't fucking get this shit.
Everyone's gonna clock the crowd and whether the crowd is, like, totally on board with this notion.
As I said, you're already starting to kind of sway the crowd at this point. The mayor will place a hand on Titus's arm and he'll kind of sit down, though he is looking very stern and very grumpy. However, you do get
resisting every urge to flip him off.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing it. It's just it's like a little fucking organ wheel in his head, just going. You could flip him off. You could flip him off. You could flip him off.
Do it. You do get the feeling that Titus has a more mature and, shall we say, is a little bit better at navigating the body politic than his son is.
Mm-hmm.
Resting granddad face. Yeah, no, that's
He does a bit, yeah. But yeah, anyway, again, I'm not trying to rag shit on you, old fella. I'm just like I'm honestly curious. Like I said, I don't know this shit. But anyway, back to me question. People are like, let's forget families, right? We won't associate certain people, right? If you're a member of a town, you're not meant to go around like actually trying to cause chaos, right? Like not actually meant to rile everyone up and cause a scene that might involve people being like, lynched or fucking yelled at. Like you're meant to try and keep the peace, right?
Theoretically, yes. However, these accusations can be brought at a different date. I would like to close the book on this whole ritual Abstelar situation.
I was just asking. I was just asking. Like, no, I'm glad that. Thank you for answering me fucking question. I appreciate it. But yeah, in regards to the case that you brought, my compatriot summed it up real fucking well. We did. He thought he had the forethought. He's like, hey, I'm gonna do a thing for this fucking town. Things might go awry because that's the nature of the fucking world, particularly these days. So he hired us to make sure there was an extra level of protection for everybody. We did the job handsomely, might I add. It was a bit spooky, but all's well that ended well.
All right. You spoke really well. It's a bit rambling.
Does she say that? That's
No.
so funny. Please, no. Can she please say that? Like she sees how uncomfortable he is, and just goes, "You did well, Mr. Wolfman. It's
She'll
okay."
say this. For someone who is new to civilization, you did very well.
Well,
Everybody will give him a little clap, being like, "You did good."
he's not
I'm
gonna
ready to go
mention
back to the
it,
woods.
right?
Nixie will raise her hand to ask a question.
Give him a chance, he'll go back to the woods happily.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Nixie.
My question that I have to ask, I know we've already established that we're not doing another trial of that matter, we're on the trial of the priest. Absolutely. Asking about that, would you have preferred if he had let stuff, didn't ask for assistance and let the stuff run wild. And not protected the town. Didn't do anything, just sat back and watched the chaos unfold, I guess. If there is any chaos to unfold, is my question. I do want to know, what would you have preferred? Him asking for help and reducing the stress of the town, or leaving it to cause more stress of the town? Knowing about what's your town's biggest creature, the Sandpoint thing? Like, that's just an example. An example. Stop. That is an example. That beast itself is terrifying. Could you imagine?
As the Sandpoint Devil is mentioned, there is some kind of worried murmuring that kind of echoes out through the crowd. The mayor kind of gestures with her hands to go for silence. I'll get another diplomacy check from you, Nixie. This will be an aid towards Drunic's check.
Aid?
Yes.
So you just roll diplomacy.
Just roll diplomacy for me. And Drunic, look, you are very diplomatic.
I'll roll it.
21.
Legitimately, there's not this. Yeah. I'll roll whatever the fuck.
By the way, I hope you understand that she was using it as in, that's your city's
Yeah.
mascot? Like, that beast in general is terrifying. Could you imagine if no one helped with that, would you be happy if no one helped? Like, any of the adventurers helped? Like, that's what she's getting at. I hope you understand.
Oh, no,
she's not saying anything that it's here or anything like that. She doesn't know anything.
I haven't told you that it's here yet.
Yeah, no, she doesn't know. So to her, she knows what her goddess has said, that it could come, but it hasn't come yet. If they don't fix anything, it could come. She's not going to mention that, but what she's mentioned is, could you imagine if he knew, for example, that thing was coming and sat back and did nothing?
Oh yeah, no, she understands.
How would you feel?
Just remember that there are people in this crowd who...
Yeah, because it's not just her. It's like town folk.
Yeah, who went running from their homes that had been put on fire by the Sandpoint Devil the last time it came through town 17 years ago. So
even the mention of it gets their back up. It's not even about what context it's mentioned. It's if it's mentioned, they're
town folk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She will say her condolences and all
They're
that.
Tokyo and it's Godzilla.
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah. But yes, true.
It's not their mascot. It's just something that happened.
Did you
and
put
they hate
diplomacy, dude?
Diplomacy, unless you have another suggestion for me. I am
The only other thing I can think of would be society, and I don't know if that fits.
Actually, yes, society. You're in a legal setting.
You're asking about society stuff,
Yeah.
so it makes sense.
All right.
No, this is a legal setting. This is like town hall
Did the
shit.
assist work?
Yes, you will get the plus one.
Okay, cool. So I add a +1. Cool. I don't have a negative on this one.
Reroll it.
No, you know what? I'm actually going to use my reroll on that one.
Yeah,
You know what I've got on the day, but we're rolling.
So much better.
That's better.
That is a lot better.
+1, so that's a 19. Unless
Yeah.
you
I think
Already in there.
I think he's already added. Yeah, I think he's added.
Okay.
10.
We take the 18 over the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too.
Give me an opportunity not to roll diplomacy, I'll happily not roll diplomacy.
Oh, no,
I'm glad I
that's
rolled
well.
21.
To be fair, though, generally every time I roll diplomacy, it somehow goes well, so, you know.
Well, at this point, she goes, well, your witness testimonies have been added into the record. She turns to our favorite clerical assistant, and she gives a nod. Unless anyone else has anything, and she's bracing for herself when Titus raises his hand.
Oh, and Arvetta would have raised her hand as well. But she will respectfully defer to the old man.
He will kind of, not really standing up, but still kind of straightening himself up into a proper posture. Will go, so we are to let this necromancer's murmurings be unpunished, unspoken, just allow rituals to be performed in the town borders? Is that what we're doing here, Mayor?
Necromancy.
To be fair, it was necromancy.
It was necromancy, but so is healing. So he's talking shit.
Yeah.
You could just say that. You could be like, "It's healing's necromancy." What the fuck?
At this point, Absalar will stand up, and he will turn to the town and go, "I do apologize for the ritual that I performed. My heart wasn't in the right place, and I feel, with my experience with this town, and I have cared for many of you, you would know that my heart always tries to be in the right place. I feel I have made a mistake, and as a means to recompense, I will be providing free services around the town to ensure that any ill feelings or ill will are smoothed over. But rest assured, I will not do something like this without the town council's approval, or at least knowledge again in the future." And he sits down. And there's an applause that comes out from the townsfolk themselves. Yep.
Oh, so you just finished?
I was just going to say, at that point, Chan and the rest of his boys will get up and kind of just storm out from the town hall.
Does he walk by me?
No.
I think we're in the front. We're in the front.
Oh, yeah, but I was hoping he'd walk by.
No.
He can't walk by.
No.
He's behind us.
Also, he's
I didn't know he
trying
was.
his best
He's
to
coming in
avoid
front row on
you.
the other side.
We're like in the witness stand.
He's also trying to avoid you as best as possible.
I was just going to whisper. I just wanted to whisper something to him as he passed by. Oh, well, next time.
We'll find an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Before the mayor dismisses,
Yep.
I will raise my hand like I did before. I do think we have been trying to get a meeting with you to talk about some things in mild relation to this whole ordeal. And I looked at Absalom like, because maybe they should know the details of, let's say, our first initial interaction.
She holds up a hand before this discussion continues. I believe I can arrange some time after this whole thing is done for us to speak in a more private manner.
That would be good. We were scheduled for next week. Time is kind of like...
Of the essence?
Of the essence.
She turns to Shayless, who nods her head, and she goes, "Very well. Well, I believe that this is all adjourned. This matter is settled. We can all go on with our day." And she looks to the rest of the council members, who look very relieved to be getting out of here in a pretty reasonable clip. "Very well. Well, that's settled. Town meeting is adjourned." And townsfolk begin to kind of stand up and exit the room.
Drake's gonna just be like, do a very expert, bloody time. Now I can go get some fucking work done.
Well, we're gonna go talk to the man now.
Yeah,
We don't have to wait a week.
She'll walk over to all of you and go, "So, my office now?"
Yes, Absalar, you should come too.
She does look to Absalar, and Absalar will nod.
Arabetta just like links her arm into his and pulls him along.
Yes.
Can Jurnik nudge Aravetta and just be like, "Oh, it might be a good idea to spread some rumors about checking the floor for piss stains after what's-his-face left."
You do that, but to the town folk, not to anyone prominent.
No, you do that. You're better at it than I am.
Okay, then I give Drunik the Absalar's arm. And then as we're walking, I'll maybe like link arms with some gossipy town folk.
Yeah.
As we're walking, and just be like, "Oh, the boy's just a mess. He just keeps, causing problems, and now he's got Absalar on a call out, just like things like that."
Yeah.
Just like not humiliating or degrading him like horribly, but just like getting the doubt seated in people's minds that maybe things involving this kid aren't to be like fully trusted as like good motivations.
Mhm.
Like, he seems a little dodgy.
Well, give me a diplomacy check. I'm just doing some adjustments. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
23.
23?
Yeah.
You do feel like your rumors are starting to take root a little bit stronger. They'd already been pretty established amongst the townsfolk already, thanks to the events of the last couple of days, but reinforcing's always nice.
It can never be too reinforced. Do you know what I mean? Because then when we have specific information to slip in, it'll be more credible.
Yeah. No, that's fair. But with all that said, we might take this opportunity to go on a little bit of a 10-minute break.
Okay.
But congratulations, players. You were successful in this skill challenge, shall I say? You did.
Woo.
You helped him out. And your reputation with the cathedral continues to grow.
Did I do okay?
Yes, you did so well.
You did really good.
I got so worried. Did you hear me ramble afterwards when I'm like, no, I didn't mean it that way. I meant it this way. Blah, 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 blah.
It's purely just like sometimes when you say information, whether the intent is there or not, people will go, oh, type of shit.
I'm sorry.
No, it didn't do anything. Like, you're lucky, like, the context went off, but sometimes, like, it does. You don't even think about it. Like, mentioning one dude will, like, set 5 people off because they don't like him. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
Everyone just kind of
quickly.
gets the heckles up. Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna quickly take advantage of the break as well.
Yep.
On my end, so I'll be back shortly.
We're probably gonna run a poll. It won't be for hero points because most people are loaded up. I might just give one to Drunic. Because
I'm sure if you don't, somebody else will.
Yeah, look, but I have 3 villain points. I don't need any more. We have like 2, 3, 2. So yeah, no, we'll do a poll, but it'll mostly just be for the funsies. But we shall be back in about 10 minutes, and we hope to see you then.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We have returned.
Is everyone back?
Yeah, I never left.
Oh, wow, ish.
Nixie was here the entire
No,
time.
I figured she'd go get food or something.
Eaten. I had rice.
Ooh, I have Mexican rice in the fridge. But,
Yeah, me and Mick just like quickly made noodles.
which is fair enough. We get busy and stuff like that. But, where we left our heroes, you were all going to see the mayor. Well, going to the mayor's office.
Yes.
Is it meant to be on Be Right Back? Drunic, have you switched over?
I have now.
There we go.
I hit the button before, obviously it didn't actually do the thing.
Yeah, it happens. But you were all kind of ushered into the mayor's office. And although her office is pretty expansive, being the mayor of a reasonably sized town, it is pretty crowded with all of you in here. Abstelar takes a seat. The mayor, of course, takes her seat behind the desk. Shayless is off to one side. She'll be kind of recording the minutes for the meeting in check.
Who?
You're not going to sit in the corner of the room.
The
Against
secretary.
Misha.
Yeah. I took
There we go.
to register.
Yeah.
Aw, Nixie did the best steering as a witness. As voted by chat.
Thank you, Chad.
But once you're all kind of seated and situated, including Misha,
I don't sit.
that's
Just
fine.
saying.
There's not enough seats.
Okay.
You don't get to sit.
There's like 8
I'm sitting on the floor.
Anyway,
4.
I'm going to sit on the floor
Five,
and make sure in the
six.
corner.
Yeah, there's like 6 people in here. That's not including Misha. So, she says, "Well, you wanted a meeting. We're here now. I had to cancel a couple of things.
I look to the
for
group. I'm like,
stuff.
do you mind if I speak perfectly bluntly and honestly for a few moments?
It is recorded.
I'm
I look to the
good.
group first, and then I look to.
I don't give a... Yeah, no,
What
I don't give a
context are you
fuck.
talking about?
Huh?
In what context?
Just in
are you
general,
talking
just a general context.
about? Okay.
Mortis is going to be Mortis for a second.
Okay.
He's going to be he's a blunt weapon.
Yep.
Blunt weapon with a sharp edge.
Yep.
Yes. So he looks at the mayor. Do you mind if I skip formalities and just speak bluntly to you for a moment?
Well, this is a private meeting. This is being recorded more for my own notes than for civic records.
Okay. We have not met. I am Mordorsh. I've been in your town for 2 days or so.
Pleasure to meet you, Mordosh.
This is our second day.
Third day.
I think this is our third day.
Is it? Oh yeah, we woke up now.
You've been
It's our
very busy.
third day. Third
Yeah.
morning.
I think it's
If I
third
can be
day,
perfectly blunt and honest with you, after my 2 days here, your town's in the beginning stage of a shit show.
I'm somewhat
That's the way
aware.
to put it.
Damn. Okay.
Ghoulish goblins don't normally run through the streets of the market with a corpse in their hands.
Hey, so you don't have to go
That's-
and be sus about it. Yes, we totally dealt with that.
So you know. Okay. Yes.
I mean, I would figure rumors would have spread about us chasing a bunch of gabagool down the street with a body.
True.
Well, I mean, it wasn't that long a chase. We caught it pretty quickly and dispatched it.
I mean, it was from the tavern space all the way to the church. So
We finished it in 2 rounds. It was a 12-second.
yeah, they didn't get very far, but it still
Anyway.
happened.
Continue.
You've had some incidents. You had an incident at the pit. My condolences go out to those who were lost during that affair. But you have situations that need to be resolved quickly, and you have a small group of outsiders here willing and hopefully able but at least willing to put their sword and shield on the line for your town.
And an axe. And a bear.
And an axe and a bear. Yes, can
Aye.
I get them?
And my knife!
And
You
the
have my
divine
knife,
butterflies
my
of
shield.
Desna.
Nixie is not going to say
is the Lord of the Rings.
anything. She's just going to shake her
It's not
head.
the Lord of the Rings reference.
Huh?
That's a Lord of the Rings reference.
We've all heard the rumors of what was seen there. Whether it can be confirmed or not, that's another story. But let's take the rumors. Let's take the rumors at face value for now. For the moment, shall we?
If you wish.
You have a demon horse problem.
That's not her laughing, that's me laughing.
Yeah.
skipping some mild information.
Skipping, yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. He's just bored.
Blunt.
He's hitting the big one, the
He's
big
being
notes at
blunt.
first.
I'll
Being
fill in
blunt,
a little
he's hitting
bit.
the big notes.
So, yes. Dear friend here did a ritual to do some stuff.
That,
No, but
that
it's
doesn't
relevant.
matter.
No, but it is relevant because I think
not really.
to avoid what happened just now, you should know what she said. As the town mayor, you should know. And I looked at Abstella. What does he feel about that?
So, what did Nawala have to say, says the mayor.
Apparently, a bunch of shit is gonna hit. How'd she put it? 7 dooms? Or, yeah, like we only...
Yeah.
She gave us a description of, 3 of them. But... she was actually really, really helpful and kind of remorseful, which was good to hear. But yeah, there was Mr. Mothman, a red man, and the horse coming, right?
Prophecy's importance. She's she's holding the bridge of her nose at this point.
Not just from her, and she'll point to Nixie. Our dear cleric here had a vision from Desna, where she saw the horse.
Here.
We have recently found out that someone else may have seen the horse, which is Alma.
Alma, yes.
I think it's probably in all of our best interests to go see her. And I again point to both our clerics. If the mother is worried about injury, we have 2 clerics on board. I think it's prevalent that we go talk to her. We are totally willing to go hop down the pit and fuck up some gabagools. Don't worry. Thessalon ruins, we got this. Don't worry. But it's information. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Well, to save her mother the anguish. Yes, Alma did see what she believes to be the Sandpoint devil in the depths of the pit. The group she was with was attempting to measure the depth of the pit itself to see how deep it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
a exploration scout
yes.
mission.
She was a part of the group because she has local knowledge. When they put down the depth measurement the first time, it was fine. When they did it the second time, her entire group, with the exception of herself, were pulled down into the pit.
What does that mean? So they measured the depth, as in they
lowered a rope with something and used that as measurement, probably type thing.
Yes.
Oh, and then something pulled them down.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, this depth is let's say if they wanted to see the cavern was 100 feet long, deep, they lower 150 foot of rope and count, the feet as it goes down to touch the bottom.
It was probably the gabagools, right? Because we know
it could have been anything.
we know that there's a ton of them there. We know their leader's name, and I will repeat their leader's name because I never remember it. Cranksy or some shit.
Rip Nugget?
Rip Nugget. I don't know why I said
Nugget.
Cranksy.
I don't know either.
That's
I've got a vague idea of what it is. Cranksy.
Yeah. Yeah, so we know that, and he turned out to be Noala's, what did she say? Second in command, her like lieutenant or something
yes.
in the thingy. So, but they were goblins back then. They're not goblins now. They're goblin ghouls, gobble ghouls. Not all of them are totally bad. Like, I met one, he was pretty chill, he gave us all this information. But apparently they are spearheaded from the pit, and they had a reason why they were in town. As mayor, I think you should also know about the ruin we found.
And had a goat.
The
I think you should keep
flume focus.
Yeah, she looks at how you know that.
She looks to Shayla's for a second and kind of raises an eyebrow, and she nods and goes, "Yeah, yes."
How'd you find that out? Okay, we're giving you information you could like reciprocate just lightly. You knew it was there?
Well, no, you found it. You haven't exactly been
Subtle.
subtle.
We've been subtle with it.
He points out
Wait.
subtle.
Wait. Everyone's like very confused. We've been subtle with the flume. We've only told the rune watchers
Yes.
because did they tell you?
Brodard and I have tea every now and again.
Okay. Then that's fine. I just wanted to know where it was coming from. Whether we were like being watched or some shit, and like her eye twitches a little.
You are being watched.
But you know what I mean.
Make no mistake
I don't mind.
about
Brodard's real great. He helped us a lot. He's a cool guy, right? But that's why we went to him, because he's an expert on those things. I agree with him. I think the place needs to be protected, and the whole reason Absalom did this in the first place without letting people know is because he didn't want instant panic. I totally agree with that. If everyone starts knowing about a bunch of omens coming down and threatening the town, what are they going to do? Freak the fuck out, right?
Because to be fair, you've already got people inside and panicking your town without the fucking omens.
Yeah,
So-
that we were there. That guy straight up was just trying to stir problems.
I'm
Like,
aware of this. I'm aware of the Scarnettis. I'm aware of the political plays that they're doing.
yeah, I don't really care about the dad. It's the kid that's the problem. Like, he straight up was paying people to freak out. Like, who does that?
People who are trying to gain more influence over the town than they perhaps deserve.
So, I think,
That's a problem for another time. I think we need to worry about
yeah,
the real
keeping
issues.
well, again, the goblins were sent to look for something specific. They didn't know what they were looking for, but I'm pretty sure it was the flume. And what Brodart told us was that the thing can be, it's not a weapon anymore, but it can be used to teleport of some sort.
I'm guessing that your buddy told you that.
Yeah, I'm
Probably know
assuming.
all this.
It's a big problem, though, because if there's a bunch of army gabagools waiting, trying to fix a teleport into the town, that's the perfect place. So, what did he say? He's like, oh, go find something to link it to instead so they can't use it, or something like that.
Well, secure the position anyway.
Yeah.
He had not informed me, actually, but this is important information.
Well, so I think for sure, trusted people, if you're able to find any, should be watching the place. I mean, Absalar and his people, I'm sure, will be doing the best they can, but you've offered to help the town for free now, so you're gonna have a lot of people coming around.
I think considering the situation, we can have some of the town guard posted in the boneyard without complaint. And
Yeah,
Absalar
probably
will
best.
nod.
I will say there was another entrance into the place. I don't know where it went. We didn't go down it. It was a big old tunnel.
It's the unfortunate state of many of the towns and cities in this area that they are built upon the bones of other towns.
Yeah. So whether us or someone else goes figure out where that is, because if that's another entrance, you want to guard it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But that's like the basis of the investigation. We need to go talk to Alma so we can go deal with the pit.
I have a couple of
Unless
questions.
you'd rather deal with it yourself, in which case we'll fuck off and head out. Your
Well,
call.
I do have a couple of questions. My first one, you're not with the Pathfinder Society?
Were we part of... Because we got a job from them.
No, you're not officially part of
No,
the
we didn't.
Pathfinder Society.
Our first job was with them, though.
You can work for them without being part of
We've
them.
we've done work for them, but we're not members.
Okay. Because
Like adventuring tourists on a mission.
the Pathfinder Society has restricted access to the pit. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, so if you were agents, you would not be allowed to enter there. You would risk your membership. But if you're not, then that's fine.
So they're not allowed to go there.
Correct.
Why?
Too dangerous. Too dangerous
For
Oh
the
no, we get to skip bureaucracy.
Well,
Wait, it's too dangerous for adventuring guild?
That it's too dangerous in general. They don't want to lose adventures that are.
it's
Oh, okay.
it's more that it's too dangerous for not enough.
Not worth sending people out. Okay.
Correct. They would have to send a more adept party in, and then that risks things, and it's not really worth it.
The pay's not good enough.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Well, lucky for you, we're for hire in that regard. Next question.
Yes.
It's more motivational. Like, you don't have to do this. You know that, right? Like, this is...
We don't have to. We could just fuck off. I will say, Nixie, I believe, has some inclination to want to deal with the premonition she got, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you that Alma had seen the thingy. I was going to do it last night, but I was kind of drunk.
Right. You were totally going to tell me. Of course.
No, I was gonna tell you. I heard about it, and I was
Anyway.
gonna tell you, but I was a little pissed, like alcohol pissed, and passed
It's
out
fine.
and didn't do
It's
that.
fine. Let's just move on.
Did you look pissed at me?
Hey, well, I can't necessarily speak for my companion. I probably can, but I don't necessarily can. Well, you ask why we do it, why motivation? Well, two reasons. Adventurers, we like getting paid.
See, that I
B-
can work with.
See, and the second bit is that horse would make a mighty fine fucking trophy.
I also
I like
really want its
trophies.
autograph. Just saying. I think.
I want its autograph in the form of its head.
Yeah, I'll put some ink on its foot once it's dead. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get it.
So
But mainly it's for the coin.
That
payment
is
first. So golden glory.
I don't care about the
All right.
glory.
I don't give a shit about the glory, but the
I
coin
don't
would
care
be
about
nice.
the glory.
You can claim all the glory for yourself, so I don't give a shit about the glory.
I think we just.
Just pay us well.
You want this?
We
You
don't
want the
like
autograph?
sitting
That's literally glory.
No, that's a personal thing. I just want that.
Okay.
I show her my tourist cards. I think it would really complete the collection.
She's crazy. Just leave it at that. She's crazy. But the rest of us want coin.
I think, but like even just coin, right? Like, we're not the types to just sit around and watch. Like, if you tell us fuck off, we don't need your help, we'll just leave. You know what I mean? We're not gonna sit and watch it happen.
Likewise, I'm not going to turn away your assistance. Especially since you've already enamored yourself so well with the town population.
Have we? Everybody looks like real, like, you know when you like you
Everybody
your hair and
hates
you
an
like brush
asshole.
your hair out.
They make it
Really?
easy to win people over.
No.
Wait, like is someone specific? Has someone said something?
You've been making impressions all around town.
So I'm guessing not a good impression?
Far from it.
So good impression. People
Well,
like
s-
us.
Good impressions with the right people, bad impressions with the wrong people.
Nah, I'm not worried about Spaghetti Head.
Okay.
She doesn't stop you, but she does she seems exasperated by the child.
Hey, we said we-
controlling, maybe.
Look, if you're a good person, maybe I'll learn your name.
So, long story short, you want us to have a look at things. You sound like you're willing to pay for us to have a look at things.
Really?
We want to look at things and get paid for looking at things. Sounds like we got a deal.
It does sound like it. You have to understand, we have a lot of mercenaries, sellswords, adventurers, whatever you like to call them, who come through here. but
Mhm.
they usually just kind of come and go without much impact. They find the Sandpoint Devil is nowhere to be found, and then they just kind of flit off into the wind. And
I mean, there is a lot more here than just a devil.
You got
So,
you had a fire god underneath your church. There's plenty of things here for me to throw an axe at.
Oh,
It sounds
yeah.
like devil's a nice little bonus.
the little goat fucker.
I mean, and
Lots of things.
there's always the sea dragon to keep us busy.
Oh, and
too.
the sea dragon. We're thinking about
Hey,
that.
yeah.
that is an unfortunate situation.
You got things for me to kill. I'm happy.
Yeah. That adventurers leaving and after a day or so, missed opportunities for them. Honestly.
Well, for the most part, they
So?
consider it small potatoes. But
I like potatoes.
So, to get things out in the open, what are you contracting us to do? What are you paying us to do it?
Are we getting contracted?
contracts can be done up. She turns to Shayless, who makes a note.
It's so official.
You won't be deputized, you understand?
I didn't even think about a possibility. Now that you've said it, I'm a little disappointed.
You won't be
As long as
deputized.
that doesn't mean I have to follow
I
fucking
like
orders.
badges.
She likes
See, I
badges,
like
but I don't want to
badges.
follow orders. We do our own thing.
But in particular, I do want to find out if the Sandpoint Devil has in fact been resurrected.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand that as a public official, I can't put too much trust in visions or omens or that kind of thing, especially in the times that we live in. But
What about like warnings from an old enemy who's not really an enemy anymore?
I was about to say, if you could ascertain the truth of these matters, we would also appreciate it.
Okay.
So we'll handle that. We'll deal with. If we're going to do that, we'll end up having to deal with whatever's left of the gobbledygook army there, and
Yeah.
their leader.
I just wanted to know. I was told that Alma's mother has kept her pretty tightly behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been any sighting of her since the incident?
I've spoken to them
Or the
both.
mother? You have?
Yes.
Recently?
Yes.
How recent?
Her daughter, it was 2 days ago, I think.
Okay.
Alma wants to leave Sandpoint.
But she wasn't injured in the incident.
Oh,
She-
yes.
she wa-
No, she
she
was.
She was.
She
We were
was?
told that she was.
Um,
That's why
Well,
I'm
no.
asking.
What she said was she said that they were pulled in, so assumably she wasn't pulled in.
No,
so
but
she
what
wasn't
we
injured.
heard when she came into town was she came into town injured when she came
Yes,
back.
but I'm just relaying what the mayor just told us.
Yeah.
But mayor said what the mayor said made it sound like she wasn't injured.
well, allow me to finish that particular
Yeah.
story. Her group was pulled into the pit. She was not. However, she describes a horse-like creature with bat wings bursting up from the depths of the pit and burning her as it flew by.
Oh.
The poor
Awesome.
girl has sustained burns to most of her body. Thankfully, we've been able to deal with most of it, and the scars will heal in time. But yes, they want to leave Sandpoint. And I can't really blame them.
Understandable.
I
I wouldn't want to stick around with that.
I have my duty here, which is why I will be staying. But if strong adventurers wish to look into this matter and hopefully deal with it, I would be very appreciative. We've had
And
relative peace for quite a long time, even with the ghouls. The ghouls are fine for the most part, but all this noise is stirring up everything.
I mean, I think it's
So-
a step that's been running for a while.
So how appreciative are we talking?
He wants to know exact terms for the contract.
Oh, yeah, that.
He keeps just like slipping it in and not getting an answer.
I see too many Indian adventurers go into the fucking woods and not even have a good night beforehand because they didn't get shit sorted. All right?
We would like money for this, please and thank you. We are being asked to do a job.
Money and, any help in the endeavor is
Also, do you want
usually-
us to keep it quiet?
I would assume so.
Try not to
That's
stir
why
up
we kept
trouble.
everything else.
Yeah.
Any help you can provide in way of quickest way to the pit?
Yeah, quickest way to the pit. So transport.
Also,
I just meant path-wise, because we know where it is, but we don't know the quickest way to get there, because we don't know the mountain
Yeah.
area range and as such.
the other thing I'd like to ask is if you want us to keep this quiet, because you don't want to stir up panic and all that shit, and probably not give fucking grouchy pants from the room over next door, more ammunition. Obviously, we're going to be doing some work for your town. Do you have particularly a reason we could tell people that we're doing work for your town rather than
cover
necessarily looking into a
story.
horse?
And I look directly at Drunic.
for it.
I look directly. Yes, a cover story is a great way to deal with things, Drunic.
Aye.
And I
Can be.
point. I nudge Mordosh.
Look,
I'll get him to acknowledge it.
if you tell people that you're looking for the Sandpoint Devil, most people aren't really going to say much about it. They will roll their eyes. They will, they might have a couple of jeering remarks of you being monster hunters, but for the most part, you'll be unmolested if that's your.
Even in the current circumstance?
If we just say we're sorting out the problem with the pit.
Or you're assisting Abstelar with his recompense.
Yep.
Abstelar
That
will
one,
nod at
that'll
one.
work. All right. So that's that sorted. So quickest path to the pit, as my compatriot just said, and how much are you paying us?
If you can put this to bed once and for all, as in the Sandpoint Devil will not return, at least in our lifetimes.
I mean, I feel like it's already here. It's just not in the town.
She means we do something so it doesn't come back again.
Yeah.
Even if that does mean you have to slay the creature yourself. You wouldn't be the first adventurers to do so. It can be
I'm
done.
hoping so.
Pack your holy water. But I am willing to set aside city funds to the amount of 5,000 gold pieces.
Arabella like wheezes.
Drunic will look at Mordosh and, do a bit of a tilt head, be like, it's not terrible.
She's in her head. She's like, all the crafting.
We side
I
nod
could
to
do.
each other.
All the crafting I could do.
We could get proper fucking drunk off that.
How?
Drunk! Stop it!
That sounds like a proper night to kitty. The kitten.
5,000 gold pieces, but understand
That'll work.
that the amount on offer is for a very good reason.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be payment on delivery.
Makes sense.
Because
Could we get,
once
like,
again, you're not the first ones to come through here.
Can we get like a minor down payment only for to prepare ourselves? Just a little bit.
She
We don't really need
smiles
to go
at
right now.
she smiles at Abstelar and says, "I'm pretty sure Abstelar can handle that. Just keep receipts."
Oh, okay. We got a
Done and
tab.
Done and done.
Now,
Drunic's going to look at Absalom and be like, you just got thrown under the bus, lad.
No, he's gonna keep tab.
He nods and goes, "It's fine."
Oh.
So as soon as you get us directions to the quickest directions to get to the pit, we'll be on our way then.
Well, we gotta talk to Alma first.
Um,
They're not going to let us talk about Alma.
I'm
No,
going to
no,
put
no.
it out that, Tara, this is Michael speaking rather than Drunic. I'm pretty sure she's been constantly hinting every time you mention it that
Oh.
she's like, I'm going to talk to you instead of them.
Oh,
Don't
okay,
go
okay,
talk
okay.
to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain didn't register that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I said it as me.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you are generally getting the gist that
She's protecting them.
Yeah, a family is in trauma, and she's
Okay.
as the mayor, she's doing her best to protect them from further traumatized.
From excitable adventurers with lots of questions and motor mouths.
Yeah.
Like I know you saw all your friends die, and then your body was set on fire. But if we could just ask you a couple of questions about what happened,
About that trauma that you're trying not to remember, yeah.
we figure it's probably fresh in your mind at the moment. But
I mean, we're not wrong,
you're
but
not.
I understand her point.
Yeah. No, I legitimately just didn't realize that.
Now, do you have any other questions for me, or I do have other business to do.
Who do we talk to about finding the quickest way there, and perhaps transport there?
She looks to Shayless and goes, I believe my assistant here can make those arrangements for you.
Awesome.
Even if it is just a horse and cart and maybe directions or some other means of transportation.
That still works better than walking.
It is a fair walk.
Really?
I know you've been probably informed it's only a couple hours out of town, but it is on a plateau.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or mesa, is that the term?
I don't think it matters.
Big fuck off rock.
Correct.
Hey.
All right. Thank you. It was a great conversation. I'm glad things are a little bit more clearer.
Just one last big thing before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
We are trying to... Things may become inevitable. Dangers to the town, etc. If it's getting to that point, warnings to me are preferable. But I do understand you may have to do things in the heat of the moment. I'm just trying to minimize panic throughout the town.
Like I said, we were warned about 7 problems, and 3 of them we have information about, or some information about. The horse, obviously. The red man, don't really know shit about, but there's a red man who's apparently a problem. And the Mothman is like bad omen prophecy stuff.
We'll give you all the heads up we can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you could, if you hear anything and let us know, great too. It'll help the cause. What were you saying, Judith? Or Michael?
Well, I'm asking this as Michael.
Yeah.
Within Galarian, how prevalent are items or the availability of spell scrolls of sending or message or whatever Pathfinder's equivalent may thereon be?
They're not uncommon. There are a couple of different variations on it. It's more that they're a bit powerful.
Okay.
So a bit out of your level for now. But if you're after something like an emergency beacon kind of thing, that can be arranged.
Like just like a little thing that's like you can, even if it's like a one-off, you can activate it and it can be like you can send one message, someone would be like, "Hey, heads up!"
Yeah, no, that's doable.
Incoming.
Or at least it's something that I can probably write up pretty reasonably quickly as a consumable item.
Well, maybe we'll mention that.
Basically, he wants an emergency flare. He can shoot up to tell folks to hide.
It'd be like a one-time message thing. It's just because like different settings in D&D have different rarity on such a thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how, if like your average adventurer knows, you can pick these up. Or if it's...
See, the worst part is that the Pathfinder Society has things to bypass that kind of thing. They could do some weird shit with their wayfinders. But with that all settled, she will kind of bid you a good day because she does have work to do.
Yep. And so do we apparently. So let's get a move on.
Yep. We need lots of holy water.
Well, we have a church.
And we have our own cleric.
Yeah, let's get to...
But I don't know if she can make holy water yet. Can she?
Oh.
Bless
Look at her.
We all turn to Nixie.
Stare right next to Nixie intently.
I would have to check because I'm not...
I don't think so. I don't think at this level, but I'm not sure.
Nixie, didn't you grab or was that another group? It might have been another group.
What are we talking
I
about?
would.
The consecrate ritual?
Yeah, but wasn't that for like land?
I mean, yeah, but consecrate a body of water.
Oh,
I did get That's that
you could.
ritual thingy that I got in my
Yes.
bag.
Yeah, you could just like consecrate barrels of water. We could throw it at the horse.
We don't really want to be carrying barrels of water around with us, but we could consecrate a barrel of water and fill up
I do
a
have
fucking.
consecrate. It will
Okay.
take-
Fill up all the flasks and shit with it. And
Wait,
bottles.
sorry, what did
Yeah.
you say, Nix?
It takes me 3 days to cast.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an involved
Oh
process.
Jesus!
yeah.
But
It's a proper ritual.
Yeah. Abstellar can assist you with that, but it will still take 3 days.
I
Yeah.
don't
3
suppose in the
days.
meantime, Abstellar has some holy water on hand.
They will exist for 1 year.
Yeah, but if we're doing water, it won't exist until it'll stop existing once it hits the horse.
Yeah, but it means you can, like, bless a body of water.
True.
Even if it's just,
Bless-
a pond.
If we get 3,
Bless
oh my
this
God,
water
guys.
here.
I was gonna say
How-
if we get 3 days consecutively in the town after this, we can just bless this like river pond area,
Yeah.
and
I
then
was
we
gonna
throw the
say, how
horse in
about
there
we
for tax.
how about we see if Abstellar has any that he can like
Yeah.
sell us or give us, and
Yep.
then see what happens as to whether or not we need 3 days of Nixie casting a spell to.
Yeah. I would rather not wait the 3 days because
Yeah, no, I don't. 3 days is a little much.
Jurex chomping at the bit already.
Yeah.
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 If we wait much longer, he's just gonna go fucking
Well,
hunting.
we gotta fucking wait because I want to go to Pebbles. What are the fuck they're called? The
Pill
alchemist,
bugs?
the other alchemist, Pillbugs.
Pill bugs?
I want to go to Pillbugs and see if they have anything different stock because they didn't like the other guy didn't have like dangerous shit
Yeah.
because he was afraid kids are gonna get hurt.
Which, fair enough.
Maybe just be more aware in your shop and keep them safe, like like gun safety, potion safety. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think it's 16. I want to go to Pillbugs and
16.
see what they have. Just
it is too.
stock wise, if there's anything interesting. If not, then we can just move on. Do we heard that there was a ruin in there, right? A Thessalonian ruin.
Within the pit?
Yep.
You are aware that there is some sort of rune in there.
Okay. So I'm thinking probably more fiends, equating to probably more fire shit,
Yeah,
Fiends can be all
Perhaps.
elements.
right? So
potentially.
having just water in general is a good idea. Are we? Do we plan to leave today?
That's the hope.
Okay. Oh, here he is, Pillbugs. Oh, look at that man's tum.
Well, that's a better shot of Pillbug.
He actually looks like a pill bug that works.
No one's quite sure why he has the name Pillbug,
Dream
but
time tea.
Jurex gonna bite his tongue and not say exactly why he's named Pillbug.
yeah.
I don't know why he's named Pillbug. What
He looks like a pill bug.
does he?
He looks like a human pill bug.
Well,
I can kind of see it.
the question I have as the GM,
Yeah.
are you handling the dragon today, or are you heading out to the pit?
which one?
Good. Your choice, Drunic. Because the boat's
I
there
think
waiting for us if we want it.
The dragon's less involved, but also we have to fight in the water.
To explain about the side quest with the dragon.
We did ask. I did show him a map and ask exactly where it was,
Yeah.
so we should have a location.
You have a reasonable location for it, but the dragon is a side quest. However, successfully defeating the dragon in whatever means you are able to come up with will mean a boost in your reputation with at least a couple of factions. The
Yeah.
Bunyip Club
I-
being
I'm-
amongst them.
I'm personally, like, I'm not going to speak for everyone here. I'm personally keen to try and fight the dragon. I just want to see if we can find a way to mitigate having to potentially fight it in the fucking water.
No, that's fine.
I'm totally down for that as well. Just how would we do
But
it?
it's up to the other two because I'm also perfectly happy going to the pit.
No, I'm fine with the dragon. I just don't know how we're gonna mitigate the water aspect, though. Honestly, I think we're just gonna have to deal with that part.
We could find a fast boat and maybe lure it. You can insult the shit out of it, call it a little pea pie or something.
We can try.
Or we can try and reason with it, figuring out why the fuck it's doing its thing.
I mean, again, we can try it all. Let's just get out in the water and let's get out in the water and find it.
Get out in the water and find it?
So you
Yeah,
wanna
we
deal
can't
with
do
the
anything till we
dragon?
find it. Yeah,
Nixie, how do you feel? You good with that?
Quick, easy side quest. Let's go.
Yes.
Easy side quest.
Easy. We got this.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're going down to the dock, because he said that there was a spot we could go to try and find a boat, right?
There was a boat there.
They have a boat for you.
They have a boat
Yeah.
for us.
Cool. Can we make sure when we get to the boat that it's got some harpoons with some thick rope attached to it?
Yeah. Harpoons are fine.
Cool.
Can I sell him the lethargy potions in our
Well,
party stash?
that could be useful.
Oh, what, the lethargy poisons?
Yeah.
It's only an
Poisoning a
1842
dragon could
save.
be useful.
It's only an 1842 save. I mean, we can.
Doesn't
Oh,
hurt.
good to use. It's just we haven't been using them, so I was like, maybe nobody wants them. But there's 5 of them
No,
in there.
hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Well, we
haven't
haven't been
used it 'cause we
using
haven't-
poisons against fiends, and we've mostly been fighting fiends
Yeah.
and undead lately, so...
Yeah, we haven't used it because we haven't had the opportunity yet, but it might come up. Like the dragon. So let's just see.
He's got blasting stones. They sound cool.
Yes, nothing I'm interested in.
All right, yeah.
Whatever.
So this, if no one else got anything to check out, what's the boat like? 'Cause
I'm
you
looking
see
at
it's got
the
a boat-
bugs in the background.
Would
Well,
you
they
like to
do.
see?
Yes. I want to know how fucked we are.
Does it have artillery?
Out in the bay. Oh, it's a. Is that catamaran? I
Oh.
can't remember what the fuck name is.
Okay.
So it's a little boat.
It's like a
Medium
fishing
size.
boat.
Yeah.
It's a skimmer. So the idea is that they don't go into too deep of water, but they're able to kind of get a good clip across the water because they're a bit smaller, but they still have a sail. People who are confident in them. Ideally, for going like down the coast, crossing rivers, that kind of thing. Lakes. Yes, gee whizzer, your boat's bigger.
I don't suppose because none of us are particularly good with boats, are we?
I don't think I have any vehicle expertise or anything.
It comes
Can
down
Druid-
to either a sailing lore, diplomacy, because it's a piloting check and I'm well aware of these, or you can use athletics to kind of, if you're doing it yourself.
Could we find maybe a skilled sailor who's totally up to fight a fucking dragon?
Your
Where would
friend,
that even be? Like vehicle stuff.
It would be in
You had,
skills.
like, It'd be in
It would
skills.
be a skill. Yeah, it'd be a skill that's added.
driving
Because like
lore.
yeah, it'd be like driving lore or something like that.
Okay. No. Yeah. No.
There's an entire archetype based around like truck driving and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
But if you want, we can have a sailor who's controlling the ship.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I have athletics.
You have
Oh,
athletics?
okay. What else gonna do it?
Sure.
You should be able to move around just fine.
I am going.
Lost order. That would have been bad.
Firstly, can I remove the enfeebled from Misha because we have
Yes.
a long rest?
Same for you, Ayurveda.
And then
Oh,
Misha would
yeah.
be full health, right?
Correct. You'll
Yeah.
all should be full health.
Long rest. Okay.
All right. So, just so I know as a player, what are the ramifications of fighting in the water?
Fighting in the water, mostly, if you're using a slashing or bludgeoning weapon, the damage will be halved from memory. Piercing weapons do not receive a penalty. You're considered off guard if you're not trained. There's a particular feat, I believe it's Marauder something, Underwater Marauder.
Underwater Marauder, yeah.
Which takes care of a lot of the penalties. Movement is very awful. It basically comes down to your speed, and you have to do athletics checks to kind of tread the water.
Okay. Can I, before we leave then, first Drunik wants to see if he can just pick up, like, a fishing harpoon of some description.
Yeah.
Even if he has to chuck, like, a couple of coins to someone, just something that he can toss if his axes aren't serving.
Oh, look,
Secondly,
if you're willing, you can get harpoons. Like, they're not going to charge you for basic harpoons.
Can Drunik also, and I have realized you don't have to put it on the map, can Drunik see if he can secure a small boat that would be big enough to carry all of us that we can drag along behind our boat?
Like a dinghy?
Yeah, like a dinghy on a rope, so that I want to drag it out like a good probably 30 feet back from us.
Yep, no, that's doable.
Because worst comes to worst, we cut the rope if it's dragging on us or whatever, but it also means that if the thing attacks our boat and fucks us, we've got a boat that might be out of range that we can all clamber into rather than drowning to death.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Yeah, like a little dinghy.
It will take me a little while to grab it, but we can assume that
That's
you have
fine.
a little dinghy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't got to grab it. We just assume it's back.
Yeah,
there.
we'll just assume.
You might not need it. Who knows?
Yeah,
This might
you'll
go
be
perfectly
fine.
fine. We got this. I'm driving. What could happen?
Right?
Yep. And then, otherwise, unless anyone else has got anything to say,
Nope.
let's go fishing.
Yes, Aravetta?
I'm just trying to figure out my daily crafting. I wanted to buy one of the Dreamtime teas.
Yep.
Is this It's ingested, yeah. It says ingested, so I have to like put that in something's mouth.
Yep. Well, the idea is that someone drinks it, but yeah. You can just put it in someone's mouth.
Yeah, I want one of those.
Harpoons are considered darts?
Hell yeah. I can just drag and drop, right? That's easy to do.
Yeah. You should be able to do that pretty easily. I have dragged a harpoon into your inventory, Jurnik. And what I might actually do is we'll grab the party sheet. And we're going to drop a couple of harpoons in there as well.
Ooh. We also have the shrinking potion. We could totally make the dragon shrink and then fuck him up.
Look, G-Wizard, I don't know.
Drink that.
Spear, javelin, something. I just think they're funny that they're dots.
Oh, we do have the shark
fucking
tooth
dots.
charm. Does that do something? Oh, it's for escaping. Something tries to grapple you there.
Well,
Can do damage to it.
any other preparations?
Not at the moment. I
Well,
think we're good to go. Anybody else?
I'm good.
Mordosh,
That's
I'll get an athletics check from you. As you
Hey,
make your
I'm gonna crash
way...
and kill us all.
Yes! As you make your way out into the bay on this river skimmer. That's a success. You don't have a lot of experience with ships.
Nope.
The hulls of Belkson have a couple of sand skimmers that they use. They don't see extensive use, but you've talked to enough people over your long life that you have a basic idea of how this is supposed to go down. And it's a small ship when it comes down to it. And this is when I get people in the comments being, "That's not how ships work."
Yeah.
Drunick is thoroughly unhappy after about 1 minute of being on the boat.
Oh yeah. I'm sure Misha's not ecstatic about it either.
Mm-hmm.
But you are able to take it out into the bay at a pretty good clip. Now, I need perception checks from everyone who's keeping an eye out for the dragon.
Hell yeah.
Don't suppose I can use my
can Arabella,
ecology
like-
thing.
Climb to the top of the mast.
If you want.
Yeah, I'll do that and try and get like a high view.
What am I looking for?
Perception. Over here.
Now, Jurick, you were asking about survey wildlife?
Yeah, I was more joking. I don't think it will actually work because
Nah.
it's not part of the natural wildlife.
Well, Ooh,
Roll.
28.
I rolled an 18.
I don't see shit.
Oh, look, a bear!
Oh, fuck, a bear!
Iravetta, did you want to reroll that? You don't have to. I'm just putting it out there.
Sure. I'll reroll it. It's
Yeah.
not the end. Might as well use them.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Much better.
27.
I'm saving mine for combat.
Well,
Or for not killing us driving the boat.
I do want to check something just quickly. Yep, everything's moving fine.
Combat.
Beautiful.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well,
What combat?
I can move this ship and also move all the tokens at the same time. I'm just making sure it's working properly.
Nice. Nice.
You know, in case something happens.
Because nothing's going to happen. No, we're fine. This is fine.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Don't mind me. Just gonna roll a quick die. Just. Oh, that should be in private, shouldn't it? Whoop. See, this always happens when I'm loaded up on villain points, by the way. I always roll really well.
This is fine. It's not athletics check of the dragon underwater chasing us. We're fine.
I rolled the same as my perception!
This is where we die, guys.
So, with the exception of Drunick and potentially Misha, this out in the bay sailing, it's actually kind of nice. Like the sun is out, but there's a nice wind blowing across the water. It's nice and still. There's a slight flow and a tilt to it, but Mordos, you're doing a very good job of like navigating the currents and things like that. And it,
Yay.
for the most part, feels like something of a pleasure cruise.
Until
There's a sharp yanking that comes from the back end of the ship as it lurches backwards.
is it attacking our dinghy?
The music stopped.
Or did it land on the dinghy?
Oh.
The music
What is it? Can we see what it is?
changed.
It is hard to see from underneath the water, but something has in fact pulled on the dinghy.
Oh, something's happening. Oh,
What do you mean something's happening?
the server, like,
Hiccuped?
crashed for a moment and then came back.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm assuming we all feel the ship lurch.
Oh, you absolutely feel it.
Oh, God.
Can Drunick, like, look... He's a little bit green around the gills. But he's gonna look back towards the dinghy and be like, "Hey, went for the small one." It's a part of me that wants to do a fucking anime now and try and run across the taut rope to go fucking smack it in the face.
Can we see anything?
Well, you can see a silhouette of something in the water.
What do I see with my 28?
Well,
I don't see
Silhouette of
anything.
something in the water.
Iravetta and Nixie, you both look into the water and see a vaguely dragon-like figure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's so cute!
And there's Tara.
He's got a little
I'm waiting for the
arm.
monster that you say isn't cute.
But it's kind of as it yanks on the dinghy that you both come to a stunning realization.
Yeah?
It's not,
big.
it's not as small as people said it was.
Oh. Awesome.
And it does look somewhat aggressive, and you're getting the feeling that just because of the depth it's been attacking things from below the water,
Yep.
it's been tricking people for its size.
So what the survival instincts, what does that mean for us?
For the most
Chemically,
part,
yeah.
it means danger. But Mordosh, you're in control
Yep.
of the boat as it begins to lurch to one side. What are you doing?
Oh, do we want to maneuver it to shore closer? Or
Yeah.
somewhere we
Let
can
more.
find it?
He was asking Mordosh.
I know. I'm giving ideas. That's all.
It's which way is it pulling us, or which way? What exactly is the ship doing?
It's
exactly?
It's pulling down on the dinghy that we had
Correct.
trailing from the back of the boat.
But it's not. Is the? So are we still moving forward, or are we come to a stop?
Oh,
Or is it-
you've come
it's
to a
like-
stop. And with the way that the boat is starting to tilt, as this thing is starting to descend into the water again,
cut the rope.
cut the rope.
Yeah.
But he's not dragging. He's gonna. Oh, that is gonna drag us down.
All
Yeah.
right.
How? Just out of curiosity, how far out into the bay are we?
Well, you can still see the shore from here.
Okay. Well, actually, that doesn't mean much.
No.
You can see the shore for a while, depending on
Well,
how far
Mordosh
you
says
are.
cut the rope. Dredek will jump up and smack the rope with his axe.
Smack the rope.
So
Well,
it's the rope that it's tugging on?
yes, with the dinghy.
Okay.
And as you do this, the water kind of splashes again as the boat settles, and there's a calm stillness as the dragon disappears once more.
Tell everybody be ready. He'll be back in a moment. I'm sure.
I'm gonna look to Mordosh and be like, you might want to start steering us towards shore.
Just
And
a bit.
Dredek's gonna stand up on at the edge of the boat and be like, "You're an ugly, scaly bastard, aren't you? You fucking coward!"
Can I stick my head in the water? If I jump down, stick my head in the water?
You absolutely can.
I do that.
Chomp.
Should I look
There
through?
goes Arabetta.
I have my crossbow out, but I'm sticking my head in the water.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Just like
fucking
while he's
coward.
turning the boat, trying to get an eye on anything.
That's fair. Give me a perception check, if you please.
I mean,
It was hidden. Every time.
No.
Music go bye bye.
No, music's still
that's
there. It's
loading.
just a bit quieter, a bit more still.
I think it's still loading on my end.
Irveta.
I don't know what I rolled.
Oh, no, it's fine. I do. You look beneath the water trying to get some gauge on this dragon. And it's as you kind of turn your head to one side, the water beginning to kind of hurt your eyes, starting to spill into your nostrils. You're shapeshifted. It's a little bit harder to figure out.
Yeah.
But you see the draconic figure beginning to accelerate towards the boat from underneath it.
Like directly underneath.
Oh yeah, it's looking to kind of plow all the way up through the center of it.
Okay.
With that, I'm going to end the session.
Yay, dragon!
I want to fight dragon now.
Yeah, no, look, I was going to load you up. You're loaded up on hero points, and I was like, I kind of want to do it, but it's like, we're already close to
Yeah,
10
it's
p.m. It's a little bit awkward.
Yeah,
It's a little bit tricky in that
that's
regard.
fair enough. It just means Chad will have to load us up next week.
We might do some refunds as well,
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
because I do feel a little bit bad when that happens, particularly when people load me up on villain points, and it's like,
Didn't get to use
Can't
them.
use them. Wait, the DM has villain points. Let's hang out in town tonight.
but
Oh,
it's one of those things where I'm considering carrying them over just because chat does put it, and sometimes you have role-playing sessions where they don't really turn up at all. But otherwise, the other thing, dear players, you are now level 5.
oh shit! Okay.
Yay.
Wait, do we
Go
level
dragon.
up for the battle, or do we level up after the battle?
For the battle, I've already done the adjustment to the dragon.
Yeah.
I've given it the elite template and I've made it bigger.
I don't know what that means.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Run.
So wait, we're level 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
level 5.
Fuck, now I gotta look up what changes for me.
I get extra attack. Oh wait, wrong system. Never mind.
Got 48 hit points.
Level
Woo.
5 for a fighter. I think you get master in your chosen weapon field.
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
I get weapon mastery and something else that's pretty decent.
Oh, damn, Drunic, you hit 70 hit points?
But I'll figure it out.
But I'll have
I got them health.
I'm gonna
Again, the
quickly run
tribute
back to my
boost.
outros.
Okay.
Ancestry feat, ranger weapon expertise, skill increase, and trackless
Oh, we
journey.
get an attribute.
I get a lot of shit.
kill ye.
Oh, we get an attribute.
You
Oh,
get
that's so
4
good.
attributes. Unless we've been doing partial. I don't think we have. You get a fair
Well, I'm
few
not boosting
abilities.
charisma. And I'm not boosting intelligence, so...
I mean, you could.
Oh, look, it's gonna be the exact same thing I did a couple levels ago. Yay!
Well, with all that said, I will assist my players in the level up process. Though I think with level 5, it's reasonably easy. There's not too much that really needs to be decided. It's not an even level where you have to decide class feats and stuff like that. But with our heroes being ever pulled towards the pit and whatever Thessalonian fiendish runes lie within, before they reach there, however, they're getting pulled around of a different kind, of a more literal kind, as a dragon seems intent on destroying them all. But if you want to find out how that combat goes, you'll have to join us next week at 7 p.m. for 7 Dooms of Sandpoint for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, presented by Tabletop Obscura, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Michael Gelfi. Tugged in their tugboat, correct. The VOD for this will be up in about 48 hours. Does anyone have any announcements or other things to shout out while I prep the raid to Dwarf?
I have a big fucking axe now. It's good shit. But no, otherwise, TOV's coming soon. Been having a ball running that on Tuesday nights for everybody.
Plans are being made.
Plans are definitely being made. I'm not stressed. You're stressed. Oh, you're talking about. But no, TV's looking really good. Been really enjoying it. And then Monster Hunter Wilds next week.
It is next week.
That's about it. I'm a simple dude.
Well,
Wait.
let's fire that up. Well, with all that said, I hope people like the new model for Deaton. I think he's very cute and adorable.
Yes, I like him.
I might have to
He's
adjust
definitely
the
good.
bounce a little bit, but that's easy done. It's just tinkering at this point. And I gotta see whatever fun stuff I can do with him. But otherwise, we're gonna do a shout out for Ish in a Box. No,
I'll do it
Bix.
on my end as well. Bam!
We're gonna do that one. And then, just because it's fun, we're gonna do that one too. But be sure to check out all those links, all that
Oh,
other fun
mine didn't
stuff.
work.
Haha. Social links. Thank you for the shout out as well.
All the buttons, all the things.
Now, I will not be streaming tomorrow night. I have some things to do within the flesh space. But Friday, I will be back here at 7 p.m. for more Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I've been enjoying just chilling out, playing Pokemon, and doing all sorts of weird and wonderful things with abominations. So we're going to be back for doing that. Otherwise, on the weekend, we have Stolen Fate and Gatewalkers. Otherwise, all that said, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Bye!